Hello, everybody. Am I live? Am I live? Give me a 5-5, please. Hello, everybody. Give me a 5-5 if I'm live, which rhymes. I hope so. Let me check. Hello, everybody. Give me a 5-5 if I'm live. Looks like I am indeed live, which is great. Let me see that. Sorry. Yes, 5-5. Thank you. Let me check Twitch. Yes, live there. Hello, everybody. And live on YouTube. Am I? I am. Great. Now that we've got that sorted, I can go check out my chat and see who's there. I know Neyyo is not here yet because she took the wrong time. And because the only time zone I know in America is the EST, which I always use. And apparently, yeah, everybody living in a different time zone seem to get that wrong, except for Alara. She always knows I use the EST time, Eastern. Hello, Hugabok, good to see you. And Brandy and Sudabok and Alara, glad to see you. Tessa and Patricia and honest content, good to see you too. I'm live on D Live, I'm live on Twitch and on YouTube. And hi Spears Melanin. Yeah, since Neo is late, she will call in later. And so in the meantime, I will keep you all busy with my yapping. Let me start by saying that I still have the super chats off on YouTube because, well, like I said before, all that money goes mainly to YouTube in my case because I'm in Europe. And so I don't see the point of everybody paying to YouTube and everybody else except for me. And so that's why I have my Cash App and my GoFundMe in case people want to donate. Hello, Andy Social. Good to see you. And so you won't believe it, but I just woke up only 2 hours ago and I was super late and I was running like crazy. Hello, GTO mom. And yeah, and Kitty Who, good to see you. And so I was, yeah, super late, and it's a miracle I actually am ready and here. So, yeah, what am I going to talk about? I was going to say that um, I was looking at, obviously, apparently me and Tessa were talking about last week about that whole Megan thing where we have clickbait Megan. And what do we have? We have Megan all over the news. Well, no coincidences, I guess. So what's going on there? Obviously, we all know it's all about race and racism and all that stuff. And hello, Dennis. Good to see you. And Ginny. And yeah, super annoying because obviously in America, the whole race thing is a bigger issue and in the rest of the world. But now obviously that starts spreading all over the place, and now we all have to be involved in racism, which yeah, is pretty annoying. And also, being less white is just not fair. I think it's also racism. Why? Because I'm a redhead, and I don't get a tan even if I wanted to, and yeah, there's no way I can be less white than I am. I'm less white than white people. And so being less white is racist, I declared. And, but yeah, they're pushing the fake racism agenda indeed. It's, I mean, it's so annoying, but I can't believe people even fall for it. I mean, as we all know, that whole sob story from her is, well, in my opinion, it's a sob story, and well, we all know that is just needing to, yeah, be sad in her, you know, little world where she was complaining about being in a castle while people die on COVID and all that stuff, and we are being locked up all over the place with masks and all that. So yeah, I don't think she's got much complaining to do with all the millions she's got, and therefore we're going to completely ignore that. Um, yeah, I have Lara, I have a time zone of myself as well. I mean, as you all know, I live in American time zone, but I still live in Europe. So it's quite difficult for me to keep up with all the time zones. I actually don't even use a watch. For me, time doesn't exist. So that becomes a problem with live streaming with people that live in actual time zones. Mel O'Nin. So true. That's funny. So yeah, she's playing the victim, of course. I can do that too by being a redhead and white. Also, what was the discussion there? She said, uh, "Oh yeah," because they would ask, will the baby be black?" Well, when you're a redhead, the first thing people would say when you are pregnant, which I never was, but I know that for a fact, because my brother is sort of red, and the first question people always ask, will it be a redhead? Well, would that be racist? Same as you say, would it be a dark child? Which for some people is actually a compliment because they want that. I would want that if I had uh, a boyfriend that would be of color. I mean, I'd rather have like a dark skinned child than a redhead, I guess. And, so yeah, how is that racist? And how is it like a negative thing to even ask that? I don't think so. I mean, I've got all colors in my family, really, of which I'm the whitest. But yeah, it's such nonsense, really. I don't give a f about being white, black, brown, whatever color there is. I mean, really, we shouldn't even be worrying about that. Usually, people that worry about it are those that really are racist, I believe. And so, also, guys, just go figure what's going on in my head. Remember the chest priorities, help me remember to empty that. Um, yeah, Kitty, who I am what I am. I am what I am too. I mean, really, if people make such a fuss about all that stuff and then they say, oh yeah, the royals are racist, well, honestly, Prince Philip is a notorious racist, but those things aside, it doesn't really matter, right? In the whole grand scheme of things, what she's having to say, besides being on Oprah, really, yeah. I mean, I don't even want to spend time on talking about the Markles, because it's all one big, um, you know, narcissism fest. Um, hey, Rome, you have an aunt that is a fake redhead. Well, that's a compliment because people like redhead or red hair. At least some do. I didn't like it when I was young because you get bullied and all. I'm not like a full blown ginger, but yeah, it's in a way, uh, redheads are kind of, if I may say so, another species all in itself, because we tend to be seen differently, um, and I don't mean that in the negative sense. It is what it is, and we are a dying race. Which means that I'm kind of lucky. I'm still here. And yeah, I mean, and we're the only species that don't date each other, mainly because, you know, it's just a thing. It's weird, but it is true. We do not, I mean, we do not tend to date each other because it's weird, I guess. And one time I was at a shop, and I worked in an ice cream shop, and there was dad, and he was a ginger, and then there was three like these children, all like the Daltons, right? And they all had the same red head, the same face. And I looked at that, and I was like, "Oh, I never would want that. That was a bit weird." So even if you are redhead, you really don't want a child has a redhead too. So in that sense, being a redhead is a complete different game altogether of any other color that people are. So yeah. And yeah, of course, there are people that love redhead and all that. But when you are a redhead yourself, then obviously you do have those experiences where, you know, you get well, you get bullied, you have all these experience where people are always whining about your redhead or hair, unless you're an adult, and then all of a sudden they find it attractive. Well, that happen, well, if you're an attractive redhead, so to speak. But yeah, it's we're just a species of our own. And I don't know where that came from, but I've never heard that before until I got online, and Americans say redheads don't have a soul. Apparently, that's a saying, which is another weird thing. When I heard that for the first time, I'm like, really? Why would they? Why would they invent all these sort of things, right? It's not like I get offended that easy anyway. But how is that not called racist then? If you look at it logically, right? Why is it called racist when everything is about black? When the word black is mentioned, it's already racist, right? But when it's about redheads, nothing is racist, which is the complete opposite, really. Maybe I should date a black guy. That would be great. I mean, that way we can both be victims. Just kidding. Let me see. How's everybody doing? Red, yellow, black, and white, they're all precious in his sight. True that, Adam Hagebuck. That's so true. But yeah, I always joke about it because I can sit in the sun baking for 3 months and I won't get a tan even if I wanted to. So yeah, that's kind of yeah, a thing that's annoying. And then I'm like all proud of my tan, right? Well, the little tan that I have, and then people look at me and they're like, "Isn't it time that you go take some sun?" So ever since I stopped going in the sun anyway, because I just use a fake tan. So there you go. That's a compliment for those of color. And hey, Cat Spotter, good to see you. Well, really, I didn't see you in the chat, but somebody is saying, "Hey, Cat Spotter, why don't I see you?" Oh, there you are. Redheads not attracted to redheads. True. We're the only species don't date each other. Dennis, I am a redhead. My wife and two sons are redheads. Really? You're unique. We are a take no shit family. that's that's hilarious. Well, you're unique because, well, obviously you don't choose who you get attracted to, but overall, did you ever? I really want to know. Did you ever think when you were like younger, or whatever, that you would ever date a redhead? Seriously, because usually that's kind of a thing that we think about, and we think, I don't know if I would want that. You know, if I like salt and pepper, I don't really care. I like the person, unless they're redhead. Well, that's not true. I cannot say if that would be, you can never know. But overall, it's not something I would have as a priority to date another redhead. But um, any other color will do. I mean, if I'm attracted to them, obviously, it's not like And Tessa, your brothers are redheads, and I was born one, then turned blonde. Oh yeah, that happens. If you like a really light shade of red, then you tend to get blonde later on. I know quite a lot of people actually that had that. And I'm like dark red because that's because my dad is Indonesian, and so he's got this black hair with this red glow over it. So I guess that's where it comes from. My mom is salt and pepper. Um, and so, yeah, it's interesting, right? There are various type of redheads. Most redheads have blue eyes, by the way. I have brown eyes because of the Indonesian part. And hey, due diligence, good to see you. Hey, Grandpa C. And metal plated face job, good to see you too. It's great. And yeah, my hair suits me, and you know, and I accept what it is. I actually tried once to dye kind of a reddish, a blondish color. Well, that looks horrible. I look like a zombie, dead, and so there's no color that fits me but red. And I literally tried, uh, but rather just for the fun of it, right? And I don't mean like even with wigs. See what color fits me. There's no color, literally no color fits me, because even my eyes during the day are the same color as my hair. My freckles that you guys don't see in the camera, which is always a bit strange in pictures, you don't see it. And but yeah, I have a lot and a lot of freckles, and they're all the same color as my hair as well. And I also don't burn like usual redheads. So I'm more the yellowish white skin kind of. So not the pink redhead skin, right? So I don't burn either in the sun. So I always call my skin like an elephant, which also may explain why I look younger for my age, probably. So in a sense, I'm not complaining. Um, Well, yeah, Brandy, I'm the same. I can go with red, but my hair color fits me best, so I just stay with it. But most people can have some other color, but for me, it's literally impossible having another hair color because it just doesn't fit, you know? Yeah, I have freckles all over my body, everywhere. So in a sense, I could say I'm half white and half black. Actually, if I do get in the sun, I get a lot of freckles. So it's like like kind of a map. So yeah, that's interesting. Let me see. So how's everybody doing? Hey Scott, good to see you. Phil's big. Shouldn't you be changing that name there? That's a weird name. Yeah, so Megan can go, you know, I don't know. She is just she's just like out of reality. And yeah. Hey Greg, good to see you. And yeah, so Neo is coming. For those that just popped in, Neo is late because she mixed up her time. Well, I gave her the Eastern time, which is the only one I know. Since I'm in Europe, I don't know everybody's time zones, so I stick with just one, which is the Eastern. And yeah, and that creates a problem because last week I had that same thing with the brothers, uncensored brothers. They too live in Central Time, so they mix that up as well. And so, yeah, uh, I had to postpone my stream an hour later, and now I said, Neo, half an hour, and she goes like, "What?" and uh, and I'm like, "Yeah, Eastern." But I'm in Central Time, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know all about that. I mean, I don't know even how many time zones you guys have. You know, I'm living at 2 a.m. and 1 a.m. in the morning. Well, 1:20. So it's hard enough to think about that. You know, so um, any future guests I have know that I only use that. Oh, you did, Greg? You're on Central too. It's so funny. So yeah, I'm experimenting getting that super chat off, and you know, because I know people then want to leave a message with the super chat, but it's just not worth it, guys. You all are literally donating to Apple, Google, and YouTube, and being in Europe, I pay a lot more than Americans on YouTube. So they take over 50. And I think that's a waste of money, because why should we pay them if they're trying to censor us anyway? Right. So I put the super chat off, and in Restream, we have like all the chats combined together, and I can actually now read all the chat, because I use the biggest font there is. And so now I can read everything. That is if I'm not distracted with a guest. Yeah, you're in Pacific time zone. I don't even know what time that is, due diligence. So just know that if we are going to be, you know, streaming together or whatever, I always use Eastern. And so that's for me the only thing that I really know by heart now. Hey, John Hoffman, good to see you. And also, I have this Cash App, like a gentle American woman, Julia White, decided to help me out with that, because, we cannot have Cash App in Europe. Obviously, they did that on purpose. So I guess. And so I have that. And then she just moves that to my GoFundMe when I get chats. I see. Hold on. We're connecting to your channels. What's happening? Can you guys give me a 5-5? Let me know if there is still a stream. It looks like it, at least on DLive. I think it's just my chat that just stopped working for a moment. Needed to reconnect. Freckles is kisses from the sun. Yes, only mine are like, well, not just kisses, they're like downright smacks. So Patricia says Keystone Eastern has 3-hour difference, so it's 7 p.m. It's 4 p.m. for me. Oh wow, that's a big difference. How can I remember all that, right? I can't. So next week, and I know I'm delayed again with my website. Next week, my website is going on air, and I'll be available for help. Yesterday, by the way, for those that don't know, I was on True Reporting. There is a series he's doing now on the Wednesday about, the awakening within us and health and all that. So together with Nicole Frolick and Thomas and I, we are doing these topics, and it's really great. So if you guys want to check it out, it's there next week again on Wednesday on True Reporting. So you all know I'm a guest there, and we'll talk about all sorts of things regarding health, mental stuff, meditation, everything that brings us closer to ourselves. Mines are hickeys from the sun. Yes, exactly that, Dennis. Oh yeah, I asked you the question. Did you think about dating a redhead when you were younger, Dennis? Because I'm really curious about that. You were the only redhead in school, and yet you found your wife who is a redhead. That's cool. Well, you never thought to date a redhead, did you? And now you have a wife that's a redhead. Well, the usual thing is that we redheads don't date each other. Not so much. Well, it's just kind of a thing, I guess. And sometimes they do, but that's just because, it can happen, but it's pretty rare, I have to say. So yeah, we're the only species not dating each other. Funny, isn't it? the whole race discussion, the whole racism discussion, where people are like, you know, couples that are from different races. Oh, you know, that's controversial and this and that. You did not think of that, Dennis? Oh, I did. I've always, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like, it feels a bit like you're dating a brother. That's a bit how it feels. And I know nobody else has that when white people, black people, blonde people, they date each other. They don't think of, you know, dating their brother or sister. But with a redhead, it does feel a bit like that. At least every redhead I've spoken to has that same feeling. Hey Kevin, good to see you. Yes, check out. We've done already 2 episodes. Well, the first episode with tree reporting, I called in and I stuck around, and then he asked me to stay for the series. And yesterday we did the first series then together, and on D Live and Twitch and Foxhole. That's where they are. And yeah, so. Um, what else do I have to say? Oh yeah, I was talking about that whole cash up thing. Yeah, so I need to save money for a new computer because my computer is a bit wrecked. And also I was talking about my website, which I'm going to launch next week. And yeah, I'm very excited about that. I still had to you know, postpone a little bit because I wasn't done with the text yet, wasn't too happy yet for it, but when it's out, then I will publish it. And Sudabok, good to see you. Nicole Frolic has a fantastic intuition. She does. She's amazing. I love her. You can check her out too, by the way. She's on her own channel, Nicole Frolic, on YouTube. And yeah, she does a great job. She's amazing. And yeah, she also does um, classes and stuff like that, which I will be doing too. We both have complete different way of working. So she's more onto the, you know, maybe I would say a level up. I would say I'm more on the psychological part and health, like diseases and stuff like that, while she's more into the spiritual and going within kind of topic. But it's a two different ways, but you know, all essential, so to speak. So yeah, so Neyyo will be calling in soon when she is ready, since she thought it was an hour later. And so I told her that I would go live and just start yapping with my audience here in the chat. I hope you're all doing well. I have no clue what happened today because I slept and I woke up 2 hours ago. So I have no idea what, you know, what happened in the news today. Actually, honestly, I don't even follow it that much anymore. I obviously watch the main things, but yeah, my focus is more on the health part now and on the going within. And I think that is very essential at this point as well. This is why I'm very happy that Thomas decided to go with a stream one day a week with the same topic, because we definitely do need more of that. Um, you love your redheaded sister. You're redhead too, Scott? Yeah, we're all brothers and sisters, right? It's kind of like that. Hey, Q team, good to see you. And what else do I have to say? And obviously, also tonight, Alara will be, no, Alara won't be live yet. She was live yesterday. I'm so messed up with the days and the times this week. Oh, yeah, that has everything to do with something that I'm going to mention. I wasn't going to mention it. I'm going to do it anyway. So for the guys, if it's too much information, I don't care. So as you all know, I passed menopause 2 years ago. And now I'm a woman 2.0 because I'm back to the old ways again, so to speak. I'm back onto the normal woman bandwagon again. Who knew? I felt it coming. I had all the symptoms, and I was like, "What's going on?" I passed menopause. I haven't had like, that monthly thing for 2 years, and here I am having it again. I woke up and I was like, "What?" So I guess I'm age reversing in all kinds of ways, which is kind of weird. And I don't know if I'm happy about that because, after all, I am 52. So what I'm going to do about that? So no wonder I'm such a pain. Yeah, that's true. This week I've been in pain in the ass. I didn't understand it either. I was like, I was with Brad on the phone like for a long time. We were just yapping, and all of a sudden I started ranting like an idiot. And then I didn't know even why. I had no control over it whatsoever. And then the next day that happened. So now uh, I have an explanation for it. I had a full blown PMS. So yeah, I'm a woman 2.0. So I guess in the 5D, it still exists. Dang hormones. Yes, you can say that, all right. Gee, why did that even happen? And why is it necessary? I mean, really, I didn't have children, but you do have all the downsides of it, right? It's not fair. It's just not fair. Um, if I had to run to the store because I was unprepared, no, I didn't, because I keep it for friends. I have a lot of friends that are younger, and well, a lot. I don't have a lot of friends, but the female friends I have, and I have a sister who's younger. So thank God I didn't have to run to the store. Yeah, Lazarus James, that was hilarious. It's not that hilarious if you're a woman. It's just not fair. Yeah, they can put Sarah back in the closet, because seriously, it's I'm on my second puberty now. I'm literally Benjamina Button. So yeah, it's weird. Is the universe telling me here that I need children or what? I don't know. Oh, is that tonight, John Paul Rice? That was yesterday, wasn't it, Patricia? I really need to know so I can say. Otherwise, I'm misleading people. You have easy talk, James. You're sorry, not sorry. Don't know about you guys, but you still go into a midlife crisis, you know? Men can say all they want, but even men go in a sort of penopause, they call it. So you got actually the same things, but because it's not advertised, it's not a thing, you guys think that it's not the same as menopause, but actually it is. You know, this is why older men like tend to buy that sports car when they're like 50 or something. I love this topic. I know you Americans are a bit like weird and tabooish about all that stuff, but yeah, we are not like that here in Europe. We're quite well, at least in my country. I speak for my own country. We're quite open about stuff like that. And besides, it's human, right? I mean, let's face it. But yeah, I'm not too happy about that. Hence why I was sleeping, and when I woke up, I felt like I been under a bus. I cannot believe I still look like this. Thank God for makeup. Makeup is like a wonder thing. Oh, I am as close to you. Oh, that means Lazarus James says, I had no idea you were close to my age. Yeah. So that means you're actually in the midlife crisis right now, right? As a guy? Kevin, that's so funny. So should we spend money for the computer, or chocolate for you? Oh, that's such a true thing. I don't even like chocolate. I never really eat chocolate, except for that moment, that one time a month. That used to be. Now I didn't have to buy chocolate anymore. What do you know? Yesterday I had this craving of chocolate. It was crazy. But I'd rather go for the computer because, I mean, this only takes what? I don't know how long it will take. Gosh, I hope it won't take a whole week. Ain't no menopause going on here, metal plated face job. Yeah, that's because you're in denial, unless you're younger or you passed it already. You know, men have hormones too. So when they pass certain, well, maybe not because they can have children for a long time, right? But I do believe they are. I saw something about that like a long time ago, like some talk show about it, how men go through menopause and how they are grumpy too, and how they get frustrated. Yeah, you see, there you go, James. You're totally in the midlife crisis, are you? Well, if you're married, don't leave your wife because it will pass. You know, men tend to do weird things when they're in their midlife crisis, I guess. It's a fun topic, is it? Menopause and menopause. Well, obviously, here's another thing. That means I have to go through that menopause twice. Actually, it's really the third time because in 2016, I already passed it and I had an energy healing in Bali, as I said in my transformation video. And 2 months later, I got back having my period again. And I was like, really? Now I have to go through it again. And what do you know? A couple of years later, I went through the whole menopause thing again. And now 2 years it stopped. And what do you know? I'm back on that bandwagon. It's so unfair. I've got like 3 menopauses. It's so not fair. Literally. I need support for that. There you go, Meghan Markle. What are you going to whine about race? Try whine about 3 times menopause. It's not fair. I do need my supplements now. I was so happy I was off these supplements because, they're expensive and they are a plant-based hormonal um, you know, pills that I use because then my mood doesn't swing as badly. And so now I have to start going back on that. Well, that is it. What are the holistic ways to handle menopause? It's called Fem Balance. It's from an American brand. I used it in another video. I talked about that. I showed it, and I don't. I didn't keep the bottle because I didn't need it anymore, and now I do again. It's not so. I mean, really, you know how expensive it is to be a woman. It's not fair. Men only need to shave, right? Which, by the way, women do too. Obviously, not their face, but I mean, it's just not fair. Also, I have an excuse to whine and complain right now because, it's that time of the month now. Chocolate and wine. I love a good wine, but just with food. I'm not like that kind of a wine drinker, but the chocolate, oh my gosh, it's insane. I actually bought chocolate today. Yes, Patricia, I will share that with you, the Fem Balance thing. It's awesome, that stuff. I mean, really, everything balances out your hormones and all that. So I need to get back on that, you know, and my boobs hurt. It's not funny. I mean, really. Yeah, your mother went through menopause while you were pregnant. Gosh, that's the worst combination ever. Yeah, you should be glad you're a guy. It's not fair. Women have the power, but it comes with a monthly price plus makeup. Exactly. It's so true, Actually, government should subsidize women just for that. Actually, feminists, they all whine about equal pay and all that. They should whine about that, really. Yeah, so I was watching this video. There was this woman, and she got a child at 64 years old, right? And I'm like, I remember there was some, like, quite some years ago, and the whole world fell over it. Can't remember even where she lived. But so the child is now 15 years old, and she's like in her 80s. And it's amazing because she looks younger than when she actually was pregnant with that baby. And I thought, well, that's interesting. Apparently, children keep you younger. And my dad, he's almost, well, he is 80, and my brother is 14. But I don't guess that, I don't think that that counts for men. They don't look younger. Well, they should, but it depends how you treat yourself, right? And then if you're healthy, eating and all that. But it's amazing, you know? I found it quite interesting. And then I saw all of a sudden, I don't know why, but then I got all these YouTube suggestions too about women having babies over 50. I'm like, really? Is it like, can the internet now read my mind? I didn't even know yet this was going to happen. And yet I saw it like 3 days ago, all these suggestions. And I'm like, that's weird. And here we are. You know, it's like almost maybe I should blame YouTube now for my third round of womanhood. Now, Michael Obama shaves, then waxes. Gaffer Ellen, that's so true. Well, she's not a she, is she? And she doesn't need to spend that money because eventually she's not a she. So there you go. Hey, Dr. Punchy. Glad somebody's having real conversations like they are needed because cable TV mainstream is all messed up. Well, yeah, it's true. I mean, we should be able to talk about everything, right? And yeah, it can be hilarious as well, but it's true. We should be talking about stuff like this, and it's normal. Also, why are men able to produce children their whole lives and women can't? It's a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, maybe it's because we carry a child, so when you're older, that would be like a strain on your body. That may be it, I guess. James, Big Mike was nominated Woman of the Year, I heard. Well, I totally believe that. So yeah, if I'm starting ranting in my streams now, you all know why, because you know I'm back to that thing again. Moses lived till he was how old? Wasn't he like 900 years or something? I do believe, by the way, that people are originally supposed to live like way longer. I think, like at the current situation, we actually die when we still kind of toddlers because we just learned about how to go about life and then we die. So I do believe we should be at least 500 years old. Eggs have an expiration date. Well, clearly not mine, cat spotter. Eggs do have an expiration date if you buy them in the supermarket, but um, I don't know. I want to say that apparently mine don't because they decided to have a revival. The sperm count, yeah, that's a thing. Well, I think that has everything to do with how healthy somebody is, right? Because there's people that in their 20s and they have like a bad sperm count, if we can talk about that. But I do believe that's foods and all that and everything that we get poisoned with, right? Yeah, we should be living at least for 250 years. I do believe that too. I mean, really, it doesn't make any sense. You know, by the time we figured life out, we die. And I think we didn't even figure it out yet, even if we die, you know? That's why people all have all these regrets when they're on the deathbed because they're like, what? I just figured it out. And now I'm dying. I am a true redhead. I am. Well, I'm not gonna go in detail about that. That's a bit too much, right? About honesty. So I would make a great mom. I would. I love children, but would I want that now? I don't know. never think about it. Well, I never thought it would be even possible anyway, but apparently now it is possible again. But would I want children now? I don't know. I guess if that would happen, it happens. And if not, then not. Um, I just take life as it comes, really. We should be living and will be again to about 1,000 years. I don't know about 1,000 years. Think about that, like putting up so long with these liberals. I hope it won't take that long, but I hope to see in this lifetime a change in the world, right? Otherwise, well, not otherwise, I guess it's because, we have certain, you know, uh, I lost my train of thought. Sorry. It must be my period. Dad Skill, I could mail you a son. No, thank you. I mean, really, it's I, I kind of I kind of I love children. I literally do, and I understand them better than adults, and they understand me better than adults do, which is quite funny, but it's so true. I have a bunch of nieces and nephews, and yeah, they love the crap out of me. Joseph, I'm like you. I don't have kids, but would love to have with the right person. Well, there you go. That's a bit how it is. It's not like you say, "Oh, I want a child." Well, maybe it's a priority to have the right guy first or woman, and then to have a proper relationship. Otherwise, what's the point, right? Besides, didn't you have chickens, Joseph? Hey, Staka, good to see you. Haven't seen you in my stream for a long time. And Christina Love, good to see you too. I guess maybe you were there already, but I just missed you in the chat. Sorry if I did. A detox with Tessa. You never wanted kids, but the universe had different plans for me. That's how it works, right? The universe always have different plans. This is why I do not plan things. Take life how it comes, because how many times I said certain things and the complete opposite happened. This is why you can never predict what's going to happen. You can never say never, because a year from now my life can be completely different. I could be married like a year from now. Seems a bit hard to think about that, because I don't believe that there's a chance, but in any case, a lot of stuff can happen in a year. It's amazing. Hey, Laura Sanders, good to see you. um Dennis, I think it's the hair. Kids have always been drawn to me, and I love them. Even at 59, I still play games with them. Same here. It must be the hair. Maybe as redheads, we stay more childish, kind of like. That might actually be a point there. But I do, I don't know. I'm not like the Google geeky kind of type. When I talk to children, I just talk to them like a person, because they're not stupid, you know. I can so imagine that baby can look at you and think like, why are you doing this weird stuff? They're not able to talk yet, but I don't know. I always find it funny to think about that stuff. Yeah. So Neo will be popping in soon. Ginny, you've got no children, but 23 nieces and nephews and 21 grades. Holy, that's a lot. Well, I don't have that many. I have just 5. No, wait, did I say that right? I have one. Well, can I count half brothers and sisters? Yes, I do. So I've got like one, two, three, four. Yeah, I've got five, two nieces and three nephews. And my nephews are just the bomb. They're amazing. One of my nephews is very paranormal. And yeah, it is God given. It's not learned. Lazarus James. Yes, true. You know, things come to you because it has to be that way. And if not, then it had to be that way too. And then we need to accept it, right? Hey, Cloaked Unseen World. Also, you guys, make sure you subscribe to D Live because I don't know how long I will be still on YouTube. Just saying. I mean, it's becoming increasingly more difficult, it seems. Um, Brooklyn Way. No, that's are you talking about my nephew? No, that's the one who is 22 years old now. No, that's not him. It's a younger nephew that is paranormal. My older nephew, he's like, yeah, he is like a son to me actually. He's my all-time favorite. Oh, can you say that about niece and nephews? Well, they don't watch me, so yeah, he's my favorite. And I'm on Twitch too, Grandpa C. And thank you, Gavin Anon, for your for your donation for the wine and chocolate. That's so funny. Wait, and all the other gear that I need for my, renewed. What else do we need now? When I already forgot. You know how quickly you forget when you don't have that anymore. You don't have your period anymore, and you don't think about it, but you forget it. You completely forget how that was. Well, until now. Now it feels like it's all new, and I'm like, oh yeah, what was it like again? Oh yeah, cramps, back pain. Waking up like you've been run over by three buses. Cranky like the day before. At least I have just one day that everybody needs to avoid me because I have no control whatsoever. And yeah, and then buying all that stuff, right? And then eating all the weird crap. That's kind of just gist of it. So I'm back to that. And yeah, you never get used to it. Doesn't matter how old you are. You never get used to being a woman with that stuff, right? Brooklyn, we're laughing because she knows where she's heading. But yeah, I remember at New Year's, I was like mocking Alara and Kate Awakening about, you guys, you're still in 2020 and in 2021, uh, what did I say again? Menopause. No, uh, menopause is so 2020. And, uh, and here I am. I have to go through it again. It's so not fair. It's just not fair. And then I wonder why, really, why? I mean, I get it. If you are, and it happened actually after I had my last energy healing, which I had from James Gilliland, when after we done, our interview, like when was it? About 2 months ago. And here we are again. It happened exactly the same. So I think it has something to do with energetic healing, that it came back because this is the second time it happens. And so it's interesting, right? How that works. But then I wonder why. Because yes, I get it. I'm a woman and you need to, you know, you have that stuff because, you can make babies and all that. But it just doesn't make sense when you're 52. It doesn't make sense. Well, what's the universe trying to tell me here? Also, no, I'm not going to go there. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Sometimes there is a boundary to what you share actually, but no, 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 not going to go there. So are men a walking period? I've been described as a pain in the ass. Well, yeah, you could say that. Actually, men whine when they have a flu because, I mean, they're like, they're like, well, not all, obviously, because, but yeah, they tend to be quite whiny when it comes to pain and disease. Although I am too, because I'm a redhead. Did you guys know redheads are more sensitive to pain? That's like a scientific proven fact. And it's true. Actually, I wonder, Dennis, you're a redhead, right? Do you have the same? Are you more sensitive to pain than others? I wonder if that counts for men as well. You're still a redhead, so if that's a redhead thing, shouldn't that be counting for men too? Ah, that's great, James. You should do that. Just hit me up with a mail and tell me. My email is keystonechannel@protonmail.com, all without capital. I always love those stories. Yes, Brandy. Brandy has a church on YouTube for those that want to watch. She also has her channel, Brandy Self. She the TCO Church. So for those that want to check it out, go check it out. Bye, Grandpa C. See you later. What kind of men am I dating? None. We're in COVID, like for a year. We're in a lockdown. We have curfew. Go figure. We have curfew. Even if you want to date somebody, you can even go out because we have a curfew. But what kind of a men am I dating? None at the moment. But if you were asking me what type of man, um, I don't. I wanted to say always that I had a type, but I don't think that's the case because I mean I even dated men I thought I would never date. So I cannot really tell you. It's just something that, you know, hits you and and it happens. It's kind of it's kind of the way it goes. I know like in America people have like all these criterias. Actually, everybody has all these criterias. In my mind I do too, but I know now at my age that it's just not realistic having all these criterias because we always wind up with that what we really never thought we would, right? And also I think that um, it's it's just a connection that you have with somebody or you don't, right? So that makes you and it just happened, like I said before, I don't search for it. So usually when I'm like all happy by myself, that's when you bump into it, right? It's always so. It's always the case. When you search for something you never find it, or you find the wrong thing. And when you um and when then you're all happy being single like I'm now, and then every single time that's when you bump into it somehow, although that is a bit difficult right now as well because COVID and all. I wonder how long that will last because I cannot even travel, even if I would love to go to the US in July if I can, you know but we'll see. As long as they won't put a needle in my arm, I hope I can travel. Um, Metal plated face job in general, I mean, not right this moment. You said men are really whiny about pain. It wasn't, oh, okay. Well, yeah, if they're all whiny about pain, then really, it doesn't really matter who you date. No, they're not all whiny about pain, but they have a lower pain tolerance than women, apparently. But I don't count in that because I'm a redhead, right? I'm more sensitive to pain. So in that way, I'm in a category of men. I whine when I have pain too, or when I'm sick. Pseudobug. I can't speak about the dating game. I honestly don't have a clue about how that works anymore. Yeah, who does? It doesn't work. It happens. Is there my girl? There is our girl. She's coming in now, Neyyo.
Hello, hello. Can
Hello,
you hear
there she
me?
is.
Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Did you have your
Okay,
cup of tea?
sweet. I did not have my cup of tea.
You didn't.
I sound like it though, don't I?
Oh,
I
blimey.
I've been running around trying to figure out how to get my bloody frickin' new screen to work,
Oh, and you
which,
didn't.
well, I did and I didn't.
Oh, I
I'm
can't
kind
believe it.
Okay, wait, I've got this, and now I'm
You
gonna
should
try
call
one
the
more thing.
queen
Yeah,
immediately for a
there we
failing
go.
screen.
I think nope, I didn't. I got one other
You've
thing.
got an awesome British
Okay,
accent.
all right, I've got it.
Oh,
We've got
you've
it.
got it. Oh, that's
I believe
awesome.
so. I think I start talking British when I get nervous. I don't know,
I love
it's.
it. Let's talk British today, right? Can we do
I'm all
that?
about it. Do you want
Yes?
to talk proper British, or do you want to talk like Manchester,
Oh, no,
slang
no,
Brit,
I don't do the Manchester. I just do
not
the
the
proper
Manchester?
British.
All right, just the
Well,
proper
what
British.
what you want to do the stiff upper
Excellent.
lip?
Oh, sister, I'm so sorry that I don't know how to do time conversions.
Yeah,
Although, honestly, I'm going to blame it on the brothers because last week they messed everything up, correct? And I was
yeah.
thinking, oh, well, they didn't start till 7. So that's when we are starting at 7. So
That makes so much sense.
yeah, I completely blame them for what's
That
up.
makes so much sense. So
Shoot,
we've
no
got
sound from
obviously,
Patricia. Hold on
yeah,
one second. On my
what?
side, I don't have sound from you on my side. Here, you keep talking and I'll get this fixed. So,
Yeah, but you need to stop talking when you do your stuff because otherwise we're both talking. That doesn't work.
well,
You
no,
hate
I'm not
Brits.
going to talk. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to listen to you while I get this fixed. So,
Yeah,
go
you go
for it. So,
fix.
what did I
So
miss? What did I miss in the conversation?
oh gosh. Well, you're gonna watch that back, but because
I
really
will.
you put me to it. Because if you were on time, I wouldn't have been talking all this embarrassing stuff about me getting from the menopause back into normal womanhood 2.0, 3.0, really. And I see non-point.
Oh, yes, sorry. Okay, I've got it now. I think I've got it. Do you
You
guys
got
hear her
it.
now? I just didn't have my desktop audio on.
So you
Okay, I do think
guys,
I have it now.
I always have a guest, and I'm all being a bit formal, like, "Hey, this is my new guest, and who is she?" and blah blah blah. Well, who is Neyyo? Neyyo is my friend, and Neyyo is actually the first one that I got in touch with when I started my channel because I needed some audio. I had audio issues, and I put
Audio,
that
yes.
in a live stream, and she immediately emailed me. I was thinking Neo is a guy, and I'm like, "Ooh, that's a bloke." And but then we called and we stayed like, and she helped me out. We stayed for hours on the phone on Zoom, and we were talking together. And ever since, she's like my sister, my little sister, really. And
We
so,
were talking forever. We
yeah,
were. It was,
yeah.
yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah, she's my little sister, and so she's not like just a guest. She's just like my little sister hanging around here. So today we have a bit of a different kind of interview. It's not an interview. We're just gonna have a conversation, talking some bullshit and stuff, and
Perfect.
having our British accents practiced, and yeah, that's kind of it. Well, for those that don't know Neo, well, who doesn't know Neo? Neo is always in all
Lots of
the,
people. Nobody
yeah,
knows. I'm still
yeah.
kind of new.
They all know you before you even started your channel, but she just started her channel. It took a bit because she is heavily OCD and
Yes.
perfectionistic. I can say that, right? Yeah, of course I
Yes.
can.
Yeah, I
I
say it
can.
all the time. It's my
Yeah.
excuse
And
for
I love her
why everything
OCD
takes forever.
because, yeah, her OCD is amazing because it has so many benefits, except when she needs to be on time. But that aside, since I don't live by a clock, we have been like, she's been my friend, like my buddy. And she just started her channel on D Live. Are you on YouTube?
No, I just skipped right past YouTube. I didn't even
Ah,
bother
yeah. All
because I
right.
wanted to
So
play real music. Like today to start this up, we had some 311 going.
hang
You
on, let
know,
me introduce you for those that don't know. So, and she works at a Christian radio station. That's why she looks like a pro and have a studio that is all geared up. But really, is that at your job or is that at home?
it's my job. Oh, I'm at home right now.
What, you got all that gear at home too?
This is just my music stuff. Yes.
Oh yeah, right. She's a musician too, and she does sound so for the radio. And yeah, she's already a pro before she even started. So with her channel,
Sound
I mean,
wise.
yeah. And so I told her start your YouTube, and that was where when somewhere in August last year.
Yeah, it was too long
Yeah,
ago.
and she wanted to have it so perfect that it took 6 months for her to start, and she still didn't have it perfect, so she decided to throw in the towel on her own OCD and just went with it, and here she is. And now everybody knows her. Well, we already knew you, but
Now you see my face.
yeah, now we get to see her face with it, which is great because she's a great girl, and I love her to pieces, just like all my other
I love you
sisters.
too.
Yeah. And
You were my first friend. Okay, no, sorry, keep going.
yes,
I like keep
go
interrupting
on,
you.
because
No.
well, you were just boosting my ego, but no.
Okay, well,
Wait,
you are.
you
You're
were my
amazing and I
first.
love you and you look beautiful today.
Oh, well, I didn't mean that, but I was more going on
I
the
do.
on. But yo, she was my first friend too, with Laura Sanders. Actually, she and Laura Sanders are my first biggest buddies since being in this movement and being social. They're my first social experiments.
It's turning
So
out okay because look at us now
look at us
doing things
now.
and yes,
Yeah, and
making more friends.
she has the most awesome British accent. So go
Sometimes.
on. Now it's your
Well,
turn.
well, what you said was very kind and very nice, and you're right. You were my first friend, and you encouraged me to do a channel, and which I don't like calling it that, but a stream. But then, after then meeting White Hat, he kicked it over the edge, and I was like, well,
Oh, really? He kicked it over the edge. What
well,
what
I
what was I missing to convince you? Really? I know what it was.
it was just multiple people telling me, that's all. You're not multiple people.
No,
That was it.
that's
But you were definitely the one that started it. And honestly, I thank God for you every day. I do. I list all the people that helped me do what I do, and you're the first on the list. And
yeah.
you introduced me to so many different people. And actually, even today on my morning thingy that we do, I was talking about how sometimes when you're new in the chats and stuff, it's hard to break in and make friends, and it gets kind of clicky and kind of, and I
Yeah.
was like, honestly, the way I did it was I just offered my help. I saw you had texted in there, I need help with something, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I can help you with your sound. I mean, I couldn't help with video, and I still need help with video myself. It's a whole different beast,
That's
but
where I
like,
come in, right?
right, exactly. Like the OBS and all that other stuff was like, yeah, so I just offered my help, and like next thing I know, literally I think we did a Zoom to try to set up your Zoom or something.
Yes.
I don't even
Yes.
remember what, because I don't think we did anything about that because we just sat there and talked for like 2.5, 3 hours. And every
Yes.
time we get on, we don't the after my very first stream with Brad and Craig, and my sound was all a disaster, and you and me and Alara hopped on, we
Yes.
literally talked for about 3 hours about nothing business. I
Oh
don't
yeah, we had
It was,
mustache.
yeah, it was great.
Oh
Oh yeah, we had mustache fun. That
yeah.
was funny.
So people don't know that, but we have like a blast because and actually, should we do it? I'm totally gonna do it.
Where's mine? Okay.
Wait, we're gonna totally
Well,
gonna
we
do
were
it.
gonna do it
So
and then act
people,
like nothing, that
eh,
not like nothing was a
yeah, like
thing. We were
nothing is
just gonna
going
come
on.
on with like beards and mustaches and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, I have to get my
So you guys,
preferences.
you don't know this, but we discovered something interesting about um, you know,
Oh, see,
about Zoom.
that's actually perfect. Can you speak in a French accent now? It looks perfect with your
Uh,
sweater. Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
Oui,
How
oui.
are you, Neyyo?
Very well.
You're well? Oh,
Patricia.
what did we
Patricia
have?
with the blue cheese.
Yes.
All I know is they eat blue
Did you
cheese.
bring me my bouquet?
A bouquet?
A
What?
bouquet. Oh, here,
What?
we've got another one.
Oh, no. I don't even want to look at that one. I don't like masks. If you know me, I'm a big fan of not masks.
Okay, then. Let's see that.
Wait, where's mine? Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I have to go to video. What are they under?
What was it? The Alara again. Alara had.
We all had like Backstreet Boy goatees going, and
Yeah.
that's filters and background. That's what it is.
That's what it is. We had.
Yeah.
Alara looked really good with her.
Oh my gosh.
Alara looked amazing with her mustache. It was like so funny.
No, it's pretty good.
So how's that?
Oh, I'm frozen now because it's trying. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mine's frozen because it's thinking too hard. Hey.
Wait, hang on. What do you think I need like a goatee?
Yeah. I'm trying to find the facial hair. Hold on.
You think it's better? You want the French?
I like that. That is French. The little thing at the bottom. What's that? What's that? The soul patch. Our mateys.
Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. Okay.
My mustache.
What? The French is better, you guys? I can do the French.
Okay.
The mustache needs to be red. Well, you see, they're racist because they don't have a red mustache. It's so unfair.
They're hair colorist or they're facial hairist.
Hang on, let me see.
We're not having it. All I can find is like these little guys. I don't see where there's mustaches.
They're on the studio effects.
Mine's under background and filters. Are you on a PC or a Mac?
Oh, and here's another trick. So they have actually lipstick on Zoom.
Yes,
you don't even have to put lipstick on. You can just.
Oh my gosh, they're making working at home so lazy nowadays.
Yeah,
so lazy. Oh, I like those flowers. Those are actually pretty.
You do? Or you want it more cool. Like? Yeah. No.
What that? I'll just do the whole show like that. Or here.
Oh my gosh.
I can't find the facial hair though. That's
nuts. Oh yeah, we can do also Frida Kahlo, was it?
What's that? Oh, that's I like that. It's just like a flower puff on your head.
What's this?
Oh, what's up? Those are butterflies. What do I have now? They're little butterflies.
These are butterflies.
This one I'm doing virtual reality.
Just graduated. You like the roses?
Dun, 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 dun. Is that the graduation song?
Why don't they have a MAGA hat?
They should have a MAGA hat.
They should.
That would be brilliant.
Hang on.
How do I make it stop? Oh, I can't find where it shows the little just the facial hair and the makeup and stuff. I have virtual backgrounds.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one on the studio effects. Down. Go down.
What menu is that under? I think what did you say you have a Mac?
Yeah, I have a Mac.
Yeah, so we should have the same version of this.
Well, then you go to the bottom. It says Studio Effect Beta.
The bottom of mine says accessibility. Oh, here, look, I can't even show you.
Okay. How about that? I mean, seriously, this annoys the shit out of me.
Cute.
When people
that's
are
really
on,
cute, though.
No, when they're on.
I know, no, I know what you're saying. But
you know what? I'm just gonna go with my natural look.
That's good. I like it. That's funny.
I'm just gonna go with my natural look, which is
no, I think we probably played with goatees and mustaches for a good 45 minutes, to the point where we're like, okay, we need to turn these off. Like,
yeah. We were talking to each other with mustaches on.
And we were the plan was the next time we did like a live stream or something together, we were gonna
we were going
wear them, but not say anything about it. Just start the stream as if we just have soul patches and big bushy eyebrows and stuff.
Yeah, that's why we had the mask, right?
Yeah, no mask.
Wait. You
Oh,
guys
little
want a
cockatiel.
bird? Hey, they have
Birdie.
a new one. You see
Little
that?
birdie.
A birdie.
That
Oh,
is cute.
there you
That
go.
looks like you're kind of decorating too, because your house is all very sleek and cool looking.
I know, right? What's
Unlike
that?
mine, it's a disaster. That's a loading. It's the
Oh, my
buffering.
brain is loading. I should have used that right before I started. I knew it.
That's actually funny. That's good. I love it. Oh, you're getting a bunch of claps and stuff in my D Live. Oh, which by the way, everybody that's in my D Live, go hang out on her D Live.
Go hang
So
out. So no, go
go hang out on
subscribe.
hers. Yes, that too. But here's the.
I'm a hippie now. Oh yeah, didn't we have the John Lennon?
Oh, that's good. I like that too. What's up,
Yeah.
man? Peace, man. How are
What's
you,
up,
man?
man?
What's up, man?
Peace. I mean, literally, this is so much fun. But well, because we talk so much, we have nothing to say anymore to each other, do we?
I don't even know if it was that. Like, because we honestly, that one conversation you, me, and Alara have, I was like, we should be recording this because we got in
Yes.
some tangent about Q stuff. Oh, wait, sorry. 17 stuff. I forget. I don't have to play on
Yeah.
the YouTube rule things. So
Yeah.
I'm in a free speech zone myself.
So
But at
if
least
I
for
get
now,
booted
until
off YouTube,
D-Live.
it's your fault. You know that,
Yes,
right?
yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to. I have to remind myself of that.
So
I'm used to being able to not care. But yeah, that's why I bypassed YouTube altogether to begin with. Stuff
look,
like that. But my first stream with Brad and Craig, I was delemonized immediately. First stream. And we just got all
delemonize.
the
No,
lemons
no, no,
back.
no, no. I know what it
This-
is. You need to set it as an adult.
Okay, well, it did automatically give me those options now.
Yeah.
I said family friendly tonight. Should I change that? Are we not family friendly?
No, we're not family friendly
Okay.
ever.
Can
And
I change
so
it midstream? Mature?
if
I
you
think we
go
can.
not family
Craig said we
friendly,
could.
you're always in the safe zone.
No,
Oh,
you
that's
mean
kind of true.
mature. You mean mature, right?
You think I can outdo the mustache?
I don't
I
like how good
can't.
it is at following your face. AI,
Why
man.
don't they have like bunny teeth like that?
Yeah, no, they do. I think they do. I shut mine down already. If I start moving my windows around, I'm gonna. Oh, see, I already messed this
Why?
up.
So now
Nope,
I'm
I
the
didn't.
only
It's
one
good.
with
Okay. Let me. I'll go get. Let's see, where is it?
Okay, then I'm gonna stick with my French look. How's that?
Actually, that looks perfect because it fits you. Perfect.
Does it?
Yes.
Like that?
I heard when I turned on the stream when I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get on here. And I heard you talking
See,
something about red hair and being a kid because of red hair. That's when
yes.
I started tuning in.
Oh, you missed the menopause part? Ah, good. Well,
No, but I caught it in the Telegram chat. So I'm up to date on your whole thing there.
yeah. Yeah. Well, people in your stream don't know yet, but if you want to see
No,
it, you
hit
have
it.
to watch back on mine. So,
Yes.
je suis Patricia et
Patricia.
Patricia.
You're so good at that.
The Keystone Channel.
Oui,
Right? Oui,
oui.
oui. So you guys tell me which one you want to see today. The favorite one.
I like that.
What's your favorite?
That one because it matches your outfit.
It does, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not really straight on my head, is it?
No, it is. I mean, it's not supposed to be straight. It's supposed to be on an angle, I believe.
All right.
Which is what makes it fun and look Frenchy.
Yeah.
Frenchy.
Yes. So I will stick with the French accent then.
Yes. Then you have to accent it the whole time as well.
So can you please then also go with a new accent?
Should I go with the British one, or we could do Scottish or Irish?
Scottish, all right. I
just have to think of how I'm really good at accents when I can repeat it and I hear it.
So
when I do, like, I have to think of what would Scrooge McDuck say, or groundskeeper Willie. I can't do it, Captain. I don't have the prr.
It's a wee bit difficult.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. All right. We're just going to go with the British, and because I can't keep up with the French either. I can do
You're really good
Italian,
at
but
it,
then
though. I'm very impressed.
I can do Italian, but then I have to like talk Italian properly.
Well,
Not
have you ever considered doing voiceover work? Because you would be fabulous at it.
what, voiceover? I
Yes.
have a horrible
You know, like for
voice.
no, you no, but you're at no, you don't. That's a little unicorn. No,
Yeah,
your voice is beautiful and you have beautiful accents. So people in for voiceovers in commercials, they're always looking for diverse, that you
I
could
don't,
do every actor in the scene. You could do because you could be the French person talking to the,
I don't have an accent.
British person. No, when you do the accents though, you can do a you can do a French accent and you can also do a British accent. That's what I'm saying. That's
Well,
what they
that's
look for,
kind of weird because
diversity.
no, that's because if you want to do it right, you cannot do that here in Europe, but in America probably because you get away with it. Because I remember there was this episode of Friends, and they had somebody that was supposed to be Dutch, and they spoke German, and I was like, "Oh, what? Wait, what?" And how many times that happened in American series, and then they say, "Oh, I'm Dutch," and they start speaking German, and I'm like, "Well, that's a bit of offensive to
Like
us."
really the words, not just an accent, but like
Well, no,
speaking German, like
it
the
was,
German language,
well, no, not
like the
the,
German words or an
yeah,
accent.
German words. Hang on,
German words. Okay.
I was looking for my
They
natural.
think we're stupid. That's why. They think, "Oh, we're not going to know the
Well, yeah,
difference."
so I
That's why
get
they
it.
do that.
I probably could
Stupido.
get a job. I probably could get a job for voiceover in America because
Yes, that's
they don't hear
no,
the
we're
difference
stupid.
anyway.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah,
That's the whole
I'm gonna
point.
go back to natural.
I love
No,
it. It's
you love
beautiful.
it.
I do.
Say I was an angel. What would you say to me? What would you want to ask?
Well,
I,
first off,
I
I
need a
would
little
probably be
wand.
terrified because apparently when angels appear, they always have to say "fear not" because they're just
Oh,
these massive, huge forces of
do they have a
messengers that
Scottish
have.
accent? Fear
They
not.
probably fear not. Yes, good.
Fear,
Fear
fear
not,
not. I'm your
wee
Scottish
lassie.
angel. Oh, you want
I love it.
the French angel. Fear not. Fear not. I'm
Fear not. I can't do
uh,
French. I'm bad at French.
yeah.
No,
I'm
no.
I'm a French angel that
French
I
angel.
a French angel that moved to English speaking angel heaven.
Oh, speaking of
Speaking
angel
of,
heaven. No, speaking of Dutch and Amsterdam and Belgium, what's the difference between is Amsterdam in the Netherlands, which is also Holland, and then where's Belgium? Like, give me a lesson on how that all works because me and my mom were discussing it the other day because I
okay,
thought our friend Janet lived in where you live, but she's from Belgium. And I was like, no, she's from
yes,
Amsterdam. She's like, Holland. I was like, I don't know, the Netherlands. So what,
okay.
where
Here's the
are
thing.
you?
You see, it doesn't work.
Yes, it does. Oh, I got a dot on your face.
Okay, so what's the difference? The difference is Belgium is another country where they
That's a
speak,
completely different country. Got it.
yeah, and it's like it borders to the Dutch country, Holland, but it's not Holland.
Okay, so it's
No,
nearby.
well, yeah, it's
Okay.
like,
Well,
you know,
yeah, like I don't know. That's why I'm
okay,
asking.
let
Okay.
me explain. Okay,
Thank you.
so there's Belgium, and Belgium has two languages, which is French and Dutch, Flemish. And so it's a bit of a, you could say an accent,
Okay.
Dutch, right?
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's
Okay.
Dutch, so we can understand each other.
Okay.
And so, yeah, they had this bouncing. I know it's not. Do I need to do that?
No, it's actually you don't need safety pins or anything. Try to
I
tip
do.
all the way
I know,
over.
right? That's so.
Flip all the way over and it'll still stay on. It'll defy gravity.
No, it doesn't.
No,
Now
it's trying.
it's a
No,
UFO.
it's still trying.
Anyway, so
Okay.
where we,
Belgians an accent
oh yeah.
nearby.
So then we have Holland. Now Holland is literally only the part that is the north and west of Holland. Sorry, of the Netherlands. So
Okay.
wait, the north and the west of the Netherlands is called Holland.
Okay.
Why is
Is
that?
that a different country or no?
No,
That's is that
no,
like in Chicago there's, different, or like New York there's different boroughs that it's
no,
still New York City, but they call it like
no.
Queens. Okay.
It came out of I don't even know where it started, but I live in Holland, but I also live in the Netherlands. So
See, I thought
people
you
in
were
the
in Amsterdam.
yeah, people in the east and in the south, they cannot say that they're from Holland because that's not Holland. So, but
Gotcha.
everybody calls it Holland because it's so easy to talk and to say and to, but and nobody is getting offended by it because we go when there is like a football match, it goes like "Yay Holland," and
Gotcha.
because Netherlands is too long. It's just not a word that you
It
know.
doesn't flow the same. Yeah.
Yeah, but the literally the whole country itself would be the Netherlands. Actually, yeah, the Netherlands, which is a kingdom, right? So we have
Right,
royals.
sure.
And then,
Really? You don't
yeah,
have a
and then
president?
we have also islands in the Caribbean like Saint Martin and Curacao and Bonaire.
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 Curacao, like the liquor?
Well, other people tend to think it sounds like something different. Bonaire
Okay, because that
is like a
oh, that.
boner
Oh,
in
boner.
French.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I was
Actually,
still on the liquor one, but
I've got
yeah.
the head on the right. I've got. If I say Bonaire with this head on, it comes across as a bit wrong. But it's called Bonaire, and that's another island. Then we have what else? We have what else do we have? We have a few islands and countries that are actually Dutch too, but they're on the other side of the world. And so, but they are part of the Netherlands.
So
And
they're Netherlands territories, even though they're not nearby the Netherlands, is what you're saying?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
got
And
it.
then funny enough, some of them have the American dollar. So
Hmm.
it's getting very complicated. And then some are part of the EU, but others are not. And I don't even understand how. And then I see Patricia talking about Friesland, which is very interesting because Friesland is like a province in Holland that is a complete different language, complete different. You
Oh,
cannot, it's not even similar to Dutch.
it's not even
And
like Italian and Spanish people
no, it's
talking.
rather
It's
more
not.
English. It's more English. It sounds more English, close to English words and stuff. But that's Friesland, where the Frisian horse comes from, horses that are worldwide famous. And that's
Awesome.
also where our top model Douds and Cruz come from. That's why they
Hmm.
have weird names, because that's how it is. And oh, so Alara is live, Cat Spotter, at 9:30. Is that tonight? She is on the um uh
She's on at 8:30 in an hour, 1 hour from now.
oh, she is. So
I think, but then
she
again,
has
I'm not
that.
good with time.
Who's her
We're all in
guest?
different zones. She's got John Paul Rice on tonight.
Oh, you see, okay, so that's
Yeah,
tonight. I thought that was
that's cool. So
yesterday.
no, it's tonight, which I'm kind of glad that I ended up doing because my show's normally on at 8 my time, and then it goes till whenever we shut up. But it always overlaps with Laura, so I'm glad that we were still doing this early because now I'm not going to even overlap with her. How did
Well,
between the
actually,
three of us? No, the three of us are the ones that kind of were trying to like divvy out what time things go on. How is it that we all ended up going on the same night and overlapping? How did we do that? Like we were the ones that were trying to not do that, and like as I'm thinking about it,
well, I
it's the
know
one night
how.
we were all doing it to each other.
No, because you came in between, so now you're overlapping me and Alara.
That's right. Yep, you guys were
So
back to back, and then
eh,
when you guys were off the air, and I was like, oh, Thursday's wide open, and
no, it's not.
that's why. Okay, so it's
You
my
could
well, not anymore.
you could have checked your own calendar that you made, so
Well,
you
you
could have.
guys weren't on anymore. Like plus I
No,
was working Thursday nights, and so it worked
I
out
just
nice.
took a break for a month, but I'm still here.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's
So,
my
but
fault then. So The one
Yeah.
who tried to help make a calendar is the one that screwed it up.
Well, yeah. So you
Got
need
it.
a different
Sorry.
time slot.
Yeah. Well, I'm not locked into this Thursday thing. I just wanted to start and just start doing something,
Well,
and
that's
it was the
fine.
one night that White Hat wasn't on. So to me, I was taking the White Hat slot of the night he wasn't on.
Why, you look
So
only at Whitehead to see which slot you get?
no, I was going after Frank was over. He
Oh,
wasn't on, and Craig wasn't on either. So
oh,
it
that
was like the
way.
perfect night,
All
at
right.
least with the people that I watch, you know what I mean? Because otherwise I'm busy hanging out over there.
Right.
So
Oh,
yeah. So I
you
to
gotta,
me it was a good time to squeak in. But you guys of course weren't doing your shows at the time, so it was fine. But now that you're back on, I mess everything up. So I'm
well,
thinking of maybe doing Sunday nights after Alara.
that's a good idea. After
Like yeah,
Alara,
right after
Alara's,
her. Yeah.
she's pretty late, so then I sleep. Well, actually, I don't, I hardly catch the Space Force news because I just can't manage.
Oh, because that's super late for you.
I was going to say I'm getting old, but it's not true. I'm reverse
No,
aging.
you're getting young. I love it. That works perfect too.
I just love it. I love this one too. It's
We
very
need to have
subtle.
somebody make the MAGA hat. I think
Yes.
I like your idea. We
Yeah.
definitely need to get that working.
We need to tell them. How about
That's like
that?
a princess.
I'm a bit
That one you look like the
incognito.
Hamburglar. Are you going to steal hamburgers? Are you on your way to steal burgers? Get me one. I'm starving.
What, a hamburger?
Yeah. If you're
Gosh,
gonna
I
go
didn't even
steal
have
one.
dinner because I woke up like what? It's actually like we're just chatting along like we do normally when we're actually in a private chat. But yeah, I guess everybody can now just join us in our own little conversation that we
I've
do
been
have.
ignoring the chat completely and I apologize. Hi everybody.
Yeah,
Hi
see,
everybody. Hi
de-
everybody.
Detox with Tessa says after Space Force news, it's late. It's true. You should do before Force news because Space Force news.
Red pill's on before Space Force news.
Yeah, he's gonna have his people anyway, so that doesn't matter. Well,
No,
yeah.
because a bunch of
Oh,
my
yeah.
friends go there too though.
Oh,
So
well, then it's getting a
I
bit
know
hard. We need a
I
new.
know there's no good place. There isn't. It's a jam-packed schedule, that's for sure.
Yep. Yeah. We need a new schedule. We need a new calendar. So you've got your work cut out for you.
Well, I pretty much abandoned it because it turned into an OCD nightmare for myself. Because I started putting everybody's links into it, like the YouTube links, and then everyone got taken off of YouTube, and then I was like, screw it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't keep up. And then because then I was wanting to be like, okay, then I'll put in their D Live and they're this, and like then everybody has like a million, so
I
I was
know.
like,
I
"Nah."
know. It's
It was
I just have my fixed Monday and Thursday 7 p.m. Eastern, and I was thinking doing a third one, but now that I'm on True Reporting on Wednesday with this new
oh
series,
really? That's
yeah.
cool. I didn't hear that. You're doing that on the regular?
Well, we started doing that last week. I called in, but it was originally only with Nicole Frolic, and then I called in, and it was such a good match that now I'm in that series. We are supposed to
Fun.
do a series of 4, but I believe that now Thomas is saying like, this is such a success, so we're gonna continue doing that, I guess.
Oh, that's
Um,
awesome. So it was the mini series that got picked up. I love it.
Yes. And it's about going within, it's about spiritual awakening, but also health, anything that we need to go within, stuff like that. And it's awesome. It was very, very well viewed yesterday. And so every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So
Where
that's
was
my
I? So
2
8, 7 Central. I was like, where was I yesterday at that? I was probably over at White Hats. That's why. And I
Yes,
was over at my
yes,
mom's house
yes.
taking care of
It
Bella. So
Yeah, because it's at the same time that White Hat is live, indeed, with his prayer stream. So, yeah. Well, I can't help it because like you say, it's almost impossible.
wait a minute. Was John Paul Rice on last night with her?
That's what I thought, but
Alara. No, he was on last night with Alara. I don't know what's going on. I can't keep track.
wait, he
I
was
can
or he
barely
wasn't? I
I think
just
he was
see.
on last night, to be honest, because she has her show right after White Hats.
I know. That's why I find it so weird. But I
Wait, let me
just
look at
read now.
Foxhole.
It's. Can you check it out, please? Because then
Here,
we
I'm
at
looking
least
at Foxhole because
we're
she's on at 8:30 tonight too.
with.
Um, my computer's frozen.
Oh. Um.
Um,
I just saw
Laura,
it
are you
was.
still out there? Tell us what's up. What's up, Joseph the Dreamer?
I just saw that
I
it's
looked at that link of yours.
with John Paul Rice.
I think maybe it is tonight.
Yeah, it is tonight.
Yes, it is. My computer caught up. It is tonight.
Okay.
In an hour, less than an hour.
Oh,
So.
that's it. Cat Spotter said she postponed her show.
Oh, so it was supposed to be last night, but now it's tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then. Now I get it.
So before you came in, I was talking about menopause and penopause.
Penopause? I'd never even heard of that.
Well, yeah, I kind of invented that, but
Okay,
but I do think it's a real thing. But anyway,
you just named it. You're the discoverer of it.
Yeah, and so now that I'm back to womanhood 3.0, to my annoyance, because I mean,
yeah,
who
doesn't want to not? Yeah,
who would have thunk? I mean, literally, 2 years. I didn't even remember anymore what it was like. It was like amazing, you know. I mean, if there's anything that's great about being 52, it's that you do not have all that crap anymore. Well, and now it's back. So being Benjamin Button, reversing my age and getting back on that monthly bandwagon. We were talking about that. So now people were asking if I now crave chocolate again. Yes, I do.
Yeah, like did you still have the up and downs that suck? Like,
well, ask Brad, because I was on the phone with him when I went on a massive rant, and and I didn't understand.
I'll ask Brad. I'll see what he says.
Yeah. Oh, he knows. And he said, yeah, okay, now I know it. Now I know it. And I'm like, oh shit. And I did not have no control over it. And the next day, what happens? Boom, that happens. And I was like, oh, that was it. It was PMS. Who knew?
Brad brought it out of you.
It was already there.
So basically you're saying, that Brad made you a woman again, is what you're saying.
Whoa. No, actually, what I'm really saying is that Brad was the victim of my womanhood.
That's not how I heard it, but okay.
Yeah, no. He, we were just on the phone. I mean, before you know it, I've got an immaculate pregnancy, but I'm not going to go there. But it's it was the weirdest thing. I didn't know what was going on, and I was like going on a rant, and I was like, what's going on with me? And I'm so cranky.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. And then the next day that happened, and that's when I knew it was PMS, and I didn't know. Well, and that explained everything, right?
No, I know how that feels too. You're like, oh, that's it. Oh,
if I'm going to get an immaculate pregnancy, guys, then I'm literally like, I should get in the Guinness Book of Records. Really, I should.
And Brad as well.
I passed menopause
as a couple.
I passed menopause 2 times.
Well, have you researched this? Is this happened before? Like, it's immaculate restration? Like, is that like a thing? Have you looked it up? Does this happen to people, or?
I don't know. Well, it happened the first time. It came back after an energetic healing in Bali, which was in 2016, when I was already over it. And I was like, yay, now I'm going to Bali, don't have all that crap. I get this healing. 2 months later, boom, back. So
interesting.
And now I recently, 2 months ago, I had a last healing that I needed to get rid of some past trauma stuff. And so I had this energetic healing from James Gilliland, and here we are again. So
interesting. And so are you a fan of this or not a fan?
About what? Which part?
The restration, the immaculate.
Hell no. Why would I?
The repeat-stration, actually. Okay.
Why would I? Well, I'm literally, it's like a drag. It's like every month, the same crap, pain in your belly, pain in your back, being all cranky and all that. Then you have to buy all that stuff again. And on top of that, what's the point? I'm 52.
You're face right now. I only ask that though because and we don't have to go deep down this rabbit hole, but
Well, I already
um,
did,
well, I
but
do
go
know
on.
that energetic healings there's stuff to be very careful with about stuff like that. I would approach it with caution. Anyone that's never had that done, I think that there's very, very beneficial things to it. But I do know, just from as my stance as a Christian and what the Bible teaches me, spiritual and energy healing is for God and the Holy Spirit to do. And when you start get, tampering with other, because it's real, I'm not saying it can't be done, I believe it absolutely can be done, but
Well, no, you
you're not always getting it from a pure source, even if the person is meaning well and
no. It
intending
doesn't
well.
work that way. It's
Yeah.
like you're the vessel because you're part of
I
God.
wouldn't Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. But I'm just
Well,
saying
then
though that there's
I
there's
know it's a,
warnings there's warnings about it, is all I'm saying. That
yeah,
to
I
be
agree.
healed with energy is technically
But there's
it's a
warnings.
form of sorcery.
There
Yeah.
is warnings to it because obviously you're not going to take anybody just like, oh, you can do an energy healing on me just like that. No, you want to know that somebody is good and that they have a good uh what you call that,
But my point is that I
track
think the
record.
person, it doesn't have anything to do with the person or their track record. I think that they can be intending well and be a good, perfect, awesome person, but what they're channeling and that what they're where they're pulling that energy from isn't always how it appears to be, is my point.
That's
That it's
true, there are
strictly
some.
kind of right,
Yeah,
that they intend
but
well, but that's why you have to test the spirits. It's one of those
well,
test the
eventually
spirits.
it's coming from source. Well, that is if you have the right person, right? Well, clearly it
Well,
worked.
or if you can trust that they're not being lied to by whose sources, because evil lies. Evil will tell you that it's good and it means well and it comes as a bearer of light, and it actually will help you in some capacities, but it doesn't
So
mean that it's always
you
actually from God source.
so
In
you think
in my education opinion of what I know that the Bible teaches us, that's all.
well, yeah, I get that. I'm
Yeah.
not like a Bible girl, but I mean, you think I'm being punished with
No, I'm
a
just
third
at
round?
Well, I'm not saying that. That's why I was asking though if you found it to be like a good thing or a bad thing, because I don't
I
know.
guess I
I'm
do
just trying to
think
learn myself too, to be honest. I'm just
in a way,
inquisitive and I'm
I
trying
do
to.
think I'm being punished because literally, who wants this? I mean, who wants their freaking monthly stuff again
Well,
after?
don't you still want to have kids?
Well, it's not like, I mean, for 2 years, that was not possible because I was way over that. And then now all of a sudden this happened. So why? Right. And
I
so,
am curious though. We should like research it and see other people. Has this happened before? Like, does anyone ever
well,
heard of this?
it seems that there are people that got pregnant within their menopause, but the menopause is only the period before you going towards stop, right? Now, I went through that and then I had to stop and then it started again. And then I had the whole menopause again. And then I had to stop for 2 years. And here we
Yeah,
are again. So, what's the
very
next miracle?
interesting.
That's very interesting. I do suspect an immaculate pregnancy soon.
Well, you never know. It's we don't know how Christ is coming back. I don't think it ever said that it
Well,
couldn't have
God,
been,
not through
you never
me.
know. Why not? God can use whoever he wants.
That would be unexpected, to say the
That's how
least.
he works though. He's a very unexpected kind of God. He will surprise you
Yeah.
constantly.
You know what happens if I'm going to declare that here on YouTube, that everybody will stand in front of my door and start treating my home like it's a pilgrim a pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage. Oh, right. Yeah. Like putting flowers all out there and starting to see
Everybody's,
you in pieces of toast and,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
They're gonna
clouds.
start offering me all sorts of stuff, because I'm special.
Yeah. Why not?
Well, at least I want.
I wouldn't put it past him. God is pretty cool. He does really weird and cool things at times, so
Sure, we'll deviate from Meghan
nothing's impossible.
Markle.
Oh man. You want to go down that one? I don't understand what's up with all that.
Yeah,
I thought she
nothing.
was cool when she was on Suits, but then all of a sudden, I don't know.
Yeah, it's all about
The
race,
memes are
really. But
funny though. The
I,
memes are pretty funny.
I just declared less white being racist because I don't get a tan. I'm a redhead. There isn't
Huh.
anybody whiter than I am. So I cannot be less. I cannot be less white even if I wanted to. So
So, are you saying that you're fit for royalty? Is that what that means? Or
is that how you
I
associate
don't know. I
that?
thought you had to be white. I
I
thought
think
that's
even
what the
the
whole thing was.
royals
I
are
thought they
not.
didn't like the fact.
No, because even the royals are not as white as me. So in a way, I may actually be above the royals.
There you go. That's what I'm
There,
talking about,
I need my
Willis.
halo back.
Yeah, I was like, where's the halo? I love it.
that's
That's funny.
that's hilarious, actually.
No, it
I
is.
mean, literally, because yeah, apparently that's the thing, right? So,
Well, I thought they were all bitching about how she's not white enough, and they're afraid like her
well,
baby's going to be black or something. Like, or am I
there.
not? I don't pay attention that much to
Well,
stuff.
no,
Whatever.
no.
Thanks, Will.
What was racist that was asked about if the baby would have been of color, and I'm like, if you're a redhead, the first thing people will ask, will it be a redhead? Well,
R-
is
I-
it is it racist then too?
It's hair colorist, like I
What
said
if they
before.
actually said, um,
What if she was short? What if she was super short and they were all going to be like, "Oh, what if the baby comes out to be under 4 feet tall?" Like,
what
who
if,
cares,
even
man?
better, what if they would say,
It's the
well,
equivalent.
will it be dark because they meant we do definitely not want it to be another redhead. That could be.
Oh, well, then they wanted it to be dark. Dude, mixed
So
kids are the cutest, most adorable, best looking people when they
I
grow
know.
up, anyways. Like, are
Who
you
doesn't
kidding me?
want a dark
Like,
kid?
no.
I
And when
mean,
you have more genes, once you throw more genes into the gene pool, first off, you're healthier, you're more. It's
I
the same thing
know.
with dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get a purebred dog, they have all sorts of problems. You got hip dysplasia and organ weirdness, and you get a mutt, like an actual mutt, they're the healthiest, live the longest, kind of same thing with peoples.
That's
And
me.
they're beautiful. They look
I,
better too.
I know.
Kids
I'm
are
half
adorable.
Indonesian. So
That explains it.
yeah, but
I
I
get it
mean,
now.
yeah, I only have brown eyes with a red hair, which they don't have. But I mean, who is this white? I actually made my light as warm as possible, and still, I'm like
Well,
as
let's
white
see.
as my halo.
I guess, well, my lighting is darker in here, but I have the same warm light, the one
Well,
that
it's
you
sort of
suggested I
blue,
get. Yeah, I
but in
know.
a way,
But
what
our
if
tones
they?
don't look that different just in this,
Well, yeah, now
filtering of
not
what we're
because now
doing.
I learned a bit how to make it a bit warmer. But if I'm gonna put like just
Birdie.
normal light, it's like, I mean, I look like
Yeah.
a dead person. Well, like a dead person would look.
I look like a dead person.
Yeah, it would
You're
be.
funny.
But then again, the halo fits to that.
Eh,
'Cause, you know,
you're
you're an
there, yeah,
angel.
yeah. You're a etheric being. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
That is
I like
funny.
that. I like my halo. I'm gonna keep this. Also, I'm
So
special.
yeah, but they're all reptiles anyways, I thought. So, what's
Yeah,
it matter
that's
what
true.
skin color? I mean, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it, don't they have to cut its tail off when it's born
Besides, don't they
anyways or
change
something?
color? That can they change color just like what they call them?
Shape shift?
No.
A
What are those
chameleon.
animals that
Hmm.
can adapt to the?
Chameleons.
Yeah, on the chameleons. So how's that racist?
I, I don't know. I don't honestly, I don't know why people make the big deal out of anything they make a big deal out of.
Me
I don't get
neither.
it. Like,
If
who
anything, I'd
cares?
rather have
I
a
don't think
dark child
anybody
than a
cares,
redhead.
actually. Right? No, well, redheads are beautiful.
No, they're not.
Yeah, oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
have you seen my
Well,
picture when I was a baby? Well, it
no, but
wasn't
I've
color
seen other pictures
because
of
they
you.
didn't make color at the time. But I mean, my baby picture is like black and white, so that's my luck. But
So
I
you're
had
just
like,
super white in it? Is that what you're saying?
well, super red head.
Oh. Oh, I gotcha. Because it's a black and white picture. I thought we were talking about skin color still. Never mind.
Oh yeah,
I
we
don't know.
were. Oh
Oh,
no, yeah, but I mean, as a redhead, you have a white skin, right? So
Yeah, you're
and
just
red-headed babies usually are not that like,
what,
and
pretty or cute?
well, yeah, I wasn't. But and black babies are actually super cute.
Oh, they're adorable.
Yes, they
Korean
yes,
babies, any kind of Asian baby. Oh my gosh, they're the cutest things ever.
I know, right? But anyway, we're
Speaking of,
just
well, and then an Asian black baby is like, oh my gosh, get out of the way, because that's just like a pure angel from heaven.
and what if you get like a black child with like red head hair and then green eyes? That would be awesome.
That I don't know how that I'm sure that's possible because there are that yeah the eyes yeah
Well,
yep
anything is possible.
model
My ac-
pictures, put them on TV. I mean, don't,
actually my
because we know
niece,
what
my
happens
niece
after that.
looked exactly like me, and she has, but she's darker. She's more Indonesian, and she has all these freckles, and she has then a bit reddish hair, but more towards darker. So it's really interesting. But we have the same kind of face when she was little. It's really cute.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
Does that include like the half ones?
Yeah, I guess. Is the niece of full or a half
Yeah,
that you're talking
full.
of?
So
Full.
my brothers, I have two brothers, and then I have a half sister, who's like my best friend. She's
Really?
20 years
That's
younger,
awesome. How
and
do I not know this?
she's like,
Because I
you
haven't
didn't?
asked.
She's like the blonde,
Mm-mm.
blue-eyed version of me, and very pretty, but prettier than I am, really, I think. She has like these
Stop.
big light blue eyes and blonde hair. And then I have a brother who's 14 years old, and he
Really?
is more Indonesian. He has my color hair, but he has a very Indonesian face. And he's a half
Love
brother.
it.
And then,
I love it.
well, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Your other brother. What about your other brother?
Well, I've got two brothers.
Yeah, the one's 14 and the other one's what? Maybe I missed it. Did you just say and I wasn't
No, I've
listening because
got
I'm a
two
bad friend?
brothers that are my real brothers. They are one is 3 years older, the other one is 11 months older. And we all
Gotcha.
three have different colored eyes. Green. They have one has green, the other one blue, and I have brown. And then
That's cool. You
yeah,
guys probably are beautiful in pictures together because you probably all look the same and have your little different features,
no,
but you have this
no,
similarity. No, no, okay.
no, not at all. Actually, my brother looked like really a bit Brad Pitt kind of type. One,
Awesome. Is
not
he married?
anymore. Uh, yeah, but he doesn't look like that anymore. And
Oh,
then my other
well then never
brother,
mind. Just
my
kidding.
other brother is more well, he has a dark red hair and he's got like Chinese eyes, like literally like
Yeah,
Chinese, and then dark blue, and he's got
that's
freckles.
racist of you, by the way.
No, it's not.
I know, I'm kidding.
My
Actually,
grandfather,
people,
my grandfather was
people,
born in Hong Kong, and there was like some Chinese there, and so he's got the
yeah,
look.
no, you're allowed. It's fine. People used to think that me and my dad, because when we smile, our eyes disappear, and my last name's Young, so people would
Oh,
ask me if I was uh Chinese or Asian or whatever. I'm
really?
like, it's not like Egg Foo Young, like I think it's Irish actually, but people thought that I people think I have Asian in me at times because of my squinty eyes. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
not
but you don't.
eh.
Yeah, well, but young is like is never written with like OU.
Or YUN. Oh yeah, Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You
I
guys
don't know.
just heard my belly?
Americans are stupid though, so I don't know. I didn't hear your
Well,
belly
I
make
don't
noise.
care. I've got
Did the
all
baby
the.
kicking? Did your baby kick? Is that just happened? Is that what you just said?
No, I haven't had dinner, you remember, because I woke up
Oh, well,
like 3 hours ago. So I didn't even have dinner. And, so I still have to have dinner at 3 o'clock at night.
oh my gosh. You
Speaking of,
live on American time.
I
For
bet we've been on.
anybody that's on my channel's already been on all of All my friends are your friends.
Yeah,
It's
true.
all the same slew group of people. There's a couple new Foxhole people in there, but besides that, which is cool. Foxhole, this is Patricia.
Hello, Foxhole.
Welcome. I smuggled her on.
Yeah, she smuggled me in. So, hello, Vauxhall. It's great to meet you all. I cannot see your chat or whatever because I'm not in Vauxhall.
Well, Lee Worth's over there. You know her, and
Who?
Amy
Oh,
Joe. Lee Worth's over there, and Amy Joe. She's always hanging out on Abe's channel and
oh,
on my
right.
channel this morning. You know, she's always on my channel in the morning. Except she's always late. She's like the latriest patriot I've ever seen ever. But she makes it in time
Really?
for
Later
prayer,
than
so it's fine.
you?
Yeah.
Kate?
Really? Later than you? No. Okay. Yep.
I'm
You got me
sorry.
there.
I've got a
Nope.
chocolate
You got me
present.
there. Do it, man. I had
Yeah.
chips somewhere that I was. No, I can't have chips. Those are crunchy.
Seriously,
Chocolate
I've never
is a
had a
quiet
stream.
food.
I never had a stream where I just had a chat like that. I mean, I usually have like real conversations. We're
Well,
just yapping.
you're eating for two though, so you need to, your sustenance. I'm just
I
gonna
am
keep giving
eating
you a
for
hard
two.
time.
Before you know it,
Uh,
everybody really thinks I have an immaculate pregnancy. Well, if it's true, I will
I can't wait till it
definitely.
telephones its way back to Brad and how Brad's gonna hear how this conversation went because you know it'll happen.
Yeah,
It'll be like, "Hey, Brad, so I heard you in Keystone, huh?" And he'll be like,
yeah,
"Wait, what? I'm in I'm in Jersey or wherever he's at."
yeah. Don't put the rumors in there because you know before you know it, they're gonna start doing the whole celebrity thing where the gossip is
Oh yeah.
going around.
Oh, what
Before
would your guys' name be? Prad or
oh my god,
Pat Padley? Pat Tradley? You'd be
no, Brad
Patradley.
didn't give me twins.
No, I'm saying what your couple name would be. What name would you guys have together as a
Yeah,
couple?
somebody in the chat said it that the rumor is already going around, and poor Brad has
Oh
no
yeah.
idea what's going
Yeah.
on.
Can I tell you something about Brad though? Do you know like when you watch TV and stuff and you or you fall asleep when the TV's on and it works its way into your dreams?
No,
That's never happened to you? You've never like
no,
fallen
I never
asleep with the
fall
TV
asleep.
on and then you dream about whatever. Okay, somebody
I
out,
n-
you guys know
yeah.
what I'm talking about. When you fall asleep and something's on the TV and whatever's being talked about or the show that's on the TV works its way into your dream. So I had I don't know what I had on, but Brad was on, and I fell asleep. And in my dream, we were
Which
dating.
Brad?
Brad Caladro gets. He took me on a date, and we
What, he
went.
was on TV?
He on his show on
Oh,
his whatever on a live
okay, I got
stream.
it. Yeah,
The same way we're on TV,
yeah,
not
yeah.
TV, but you know what I mean.
It's not TV. Yeah,
Faux
okay.
TV, whatever.
Cool.
Well, I cast it to my TV, so it's still TV.
I don't
But
have a TV.
good for
Well,
you.
go on.
Good for you. Yeah, no, so, he took me out on a date, and he was a perfect gentleman, and I don't it was the funniest thing, and I forgot to tell him that when he was on my channel. I'm like, "You know, Brad, I had a dream that we went on a date." It was our first date, and it was in a he was showing me one of his, buildings that he was working on, and I think this was might have been after the 9/11 video I watched. I'd have no idea, but it was actually pretty funny. I need to
You
tell
know
him
what's going to
that
happen now, right? So now everybody
everyone's
thinks
gonna say I've
you
been dreaming
dated.
about Brad.
Not only now, everybody thinks you dated Brad, and and he made me pregnant. Mm, this is gonna be
This is too funny.
poor Brad. I mean, seriously.
It's like it's when we were in high school, we had this web of who's dating who and who should really be dating who and who likes who, and we literally mapped it out one time. The web. It was so funny, but honestly, like that's what I'm envisioning here, but the way that all the friends are, and that's kind of funny.
Tessa
Not
is
the
saying.
same, but also funny, and I'm getting a
Tessa is
kick out of
saying,
it.
I'm going to tell everyone. I had an immaculate pregnancy from Brad.
Yeah, after he took me out on a first date. But I don't think he kissed me. I don't think he kissed me goodbye. I just remember I was like, that dude's awesome. He's cool. Like that's all I really remember. But he was showing me one of his buildings that he was working on. Like we were walking through
Oh,
like a
really?
construction area. I don't know. And I was in a new apartment, and my
That's
apartment wasn't
hilarious.
put together. Yeah, that's about all I remember.
You never
So
dreamed of
yeah.
anybody else within this community?
Well, I did actually. I fall asleep with you guys on a lot. So
Yeah,
I
me
did
too.
once have
Oh
a dream
no,
about you don't no, you said you didn't. Don't
no, I
but
don't.
you'll stream on your phone or something and fall asleep listening to something. You never
I
do
never
that?
use my phone. I always use my laptop, and I always close it down before because I don't want to fall asleep
Good
with
for
the internet,
you.
with the
No, that's
Wi-Fi on.
good. That's
Oh,
huge.
it's my health.
I
It's my
no,
brain.
exactly.
Why do you think I'm
I know,
back
I
to
get it.
my womanhood 2.0? Because
I
I'm
get
not
it.
getting blasted with
I
all that stuff.
if I need to take your own advice on that, because I know, but I that's how I fall asleep, is because I have to get out of my own brain and something else needs to engage it, but not engage it too much because then I'm awake, but something like that's "Rah, rah" in the background a lot. So
Right.
anyways, not that any of you guys are "Rah, rah" in the background, but
So
yeah,
who
no,
else you
but
dreamt of?
the other dream I had once was, because my TV's at the end of my bed in a horrible place. I don't suggest it. And I was listening to Craig Mason one night.
Yeah.
I had a dream that he was doing the show from my room. Like he was live doing the show, and like everybody, the audience. I have a gigantic bed. It's two king size beds, or no, two queen size beds put together, so it's giant. It's called the mega
Why would
bed.
you have that?
It's a long story for another time. But so
Oh,
I had this
now I'm
dream.
curious.
Yeah.
Well, go on.
But I had this dream that like everybody would come over and that was the audience. So like everybody that we know in the chat, like we would all, because it was like a little theater, and he would do his show at the end of my bed in the theater.
What? Oh my gosh.
I know it sounds weird, but it because he was on and I was hearing, I usually I go to sleep to Craig Mason a lot because I don't ever get to watch his. I'm never there for the live version because I'm usually over at White Hats. So I always watch Craig after that, or I watch freaking Friday night show Saturday morning on my way to work because I
So
always
you
miss
fall
that one too.
asleep with so you dated Brad and you fall asleep with
And I
Craig.
go to sleep with Craig. Yeah, yeah. Or I wake up with Craig and Brad.
And that's why you have two queen size beds next to each other. That's
Yes. Oh,
hilarious.
where did this conversation go? It's
I don't
completely off
know.
the rails.
Actually, Detox with Tessa had a nice name for it. What was it? Bretricia.
Oh, there you go. It was right there. Oh, it was brilliant. Brad
And
Trisha. There you
Metal
go.
Plated Face Job says Keystone Channel got immaculate conception from a guy that looks like Andrew Dice Clay. Awesome. I don't know who Andrew
Oh,
Dice
dude,
Clay
I think
is.
people are giving me diamonds and stuff. Thanks.
They
Is that me?
do?
Am I looking at
Are
my
they
chat or
giving me
your chat?
diamonds
I can't
too?
tell. I don't know what's going on.
Am I
Thanks,
am I
Sean
getting
Joe.
am I getting diamonds?
Go check your stream. Go give my
How
diamonds to
do I
her.
see
Here.
that?
Go to D Live.
I
It
am
should pop up on your thing.
on my thing. Which thing?
On your chat. Like go look in your chat on D Live. Here, I will because I have
I
it right
see
here.
Uncensored 8, but that was an old one, I believe.
Honest Content gave you 100 lemons, and Christina Love gave you 70,
How
and
do I?
Kitty Woo gave you 20. Oh, look at Brooklyn just gave you
Oh,
a
I got a
diamond.
diamond. Diamonds are a girl's best.
Diamonds are forever. Oh, you're singing a different diamond song. Go for it.
Yeah, a diamond are girl best friends. Oh, cool. So I've got diamonds. What can you do with that?
I think I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
I
Oh,
think I need to learn how it works.
me too.
We've never had them this whole time. I literally had lemons for half of a stream,
Well,
and then it went away. So I do know
you,
that I appreciate it, and I think it's fun, and I love you. I love you all.
well, me too.
We'll play for diamonds. It says Tessa.
So,
See, and now Christina Love threw another diamond at you, and a little cute
oh,
little
thank you.
puffy face emoji, whatever they're
So
called when you
cute.
make.
Yeah, I
It's
can see
cute.
that in the restream, but I can't see the diamonds that I get in the restream.
Oh,
You will
you're in
pay for
Restream. Oh, do you do your chat in Restream? Do you have all the chats together
Yes,
together?
yes. I've got
You should
Twitch
pop it up.
and D Live and the YouTube.
You should pop that up on your screen so that all the other chats can see the one chat together. Have you ever been
Yeah,
at Ear Candy?
I would totally do that if I had a good computer. That's why I need my
No,
donations,
all you
right?
gotta do is just like kind of what I do on mine is I put our Zoom thing together in the center. Like I have our two Zooms, and then on the one side I just pull
Yeah,
over
but
the
you can
chat
only do
from
that if you have
Foxhole and
OBS. I
no,
don't have OBS.
no. You don't have to have OBS to do. Oh wait, you don't have a screen capture?
No, honey, I have a
Oh,
lousy little laptop that's about to explode, and that's
well, you
why
can get OBS. I remember we talked about all this. You can
I
get
tried it
OBS.
and then I freeze. So I cannot have that. That's
Oh,
why
it's not fast enough. Gotcha.
no, mine
Gotcha.
is about to explode. That's why I need a new computer, and that's
Okay,
why.
then we need to get a couple more diamonds over to Keystone so she can
Yeah,
so you guys can read the chat of the other chat. That's the one thing I love
I
that like
know.
everybody can be at different places and stuff, but it kind of sucks because I want to be at all of them too. And there's times where I'll watch shows that are on YouTube and D Live and then Foxhole now, and I can't.
I want to do that too, but everybody's doing that. And I was like, that's so cool, but I cannot do that because my laptop just doesn't. Yeah, it can't, you know.
Yeah,
So I have my
I like
Cash
that
App
you
for
can put it
that.
all
For
together.
those that want to help me out, get a new computer. There you go, and maybe some stuff for the
Here, let me
baby.
drop it in mine too. And
Maybe
stuff
some.
yes, and she needs baby clothes, you guys.
No, I
Diapers are
don't.
really expensive.
Well,
They're very expensive.
what if it's immaculate? Does it mean it's still human?
Gosh, well, it's well, if it was from God immaculate, then it's half God. You know,
Oh,
Jesus was
I wonder what
was
it's
part
going to look
human,
like
part
then.
God.
Then maybe
I'm
it could be
sure.
a redhead.
Is this
Do we
my
have
chat? Where am
redheaded
I at?
angels yet?
I know the Giants were redheaded.
Yeah, okay. That I don't want to be associated with because they
Oh,
ate
see,
people.
Tessa, she already beat me to it because she's awesome. Thanks, girl.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to be. I don't want to have. Um.
Oh,
I
did somebody
mean, I'm
put it in the
not related
foxhole?
to the redheaded giants. Also, I'm just
How do you
five.
know?
I'm just 5'5".
You're oh, you're just 5'5". Well, because you're a model. Models are tall.
Yeah, I'm not.
What's the
No,
cutoff
I'm not a
for?
model. I was once, like in a
I know,
far
but
distant, like somewhere in
in
the
another life,
90s when you were not born yet.
I
Were
was
you?
born in the 90s.
I know you were,
Yeah,
but
I'm old as hev.
yeah, I need a new computer. I need baby clothes for my immaculate pregnancy with bread.
Oh, I just dropped your Cash App in 1 foot in 5D's chat
No way.
on Foxhole. Let me go back to mine. I'm like, no restrictions. What's up with this? And then now there's
Well,
just
I already had
Keystone's
like a nice
Cash App.
donation from Gaffer Anon for the wine and chocolate
Aw.
because of my period that I crave chocolate now.
Gafferanon, speaking of the web of our friends, Gafferanon was the reason due diligence. We were supposed to Zoom last night and figure out some of his sound, but no, Floyd was hanging out with Gafferanon all night and texts me at like
That
midnight.
traitors.
Sorry, he was supposed to text me
No
that to turn
deep.
on my Zoom at like 6 and like it was like midnight. He's like, sorry, man. I was like, it's all right. We'll do it Friday. But
Yeah,
it was
boys will
Gaffernon's
be
fault.
boys, right?
Yeah.
So,
That's so funny.
Tessa, help fund Brett's baby. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. Now, the worst rumors are going around now. This is, but no.
It's all the evidence is right here though. They could, if they want to suffer through listening to period talk and
Yeah.
whatever else is annoying about listening to girls talk, they can find out the truth.
And they probably in a couple of months they would see a pair of huge boobs, right?
Well, it depends on where you're putting the money that they're giving you for the baby.
Well,
If she ends up,
I don't know. Do pregnant women don't get big boobs? I just
yeah,
got I got
they
them.
do, but you could also buy them.
I'm glad
with
that
the money that you get.
they're not that big anymore. You know.
Yes, I hear they're a burden. I wouldn't know. I mean, not that mine aren't like anything to laugh at. They're just
Really show
they're
us.
fine.
So
They're fine.
So the
Actually, I
attention
don't
is
even have a
from
bra
me.
on right now. I have no bra on right now. But I can
Gosh,
get away
you're
with that 'cause I'm
really.
wearing a
I
hoodie.
mean, I thought I was without a filter, but you're even worse than me.
I'm horrible. I am
Great.
absolutely horrible.
We should do.
There is I hide nothing
We
except
We should
said
do
no.
like you should be my co-host. Totally. Why haven't we thought of that?
Well, first off, I do need to say that I'm upset at myself for not having you as my first guest. But
Yes,
the
I'm
only
upset
reason,
too.
yeah, I know, but I have a good excuse. And
Oh,
honestly, and why I also thank God for Craig third is because when we were in DC, we got in a conversation. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to start my, stream and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, I'll come on, I'll be a guest, and he was so nice about it. Well, the next week he actually texted me back and said, hey, let me know whenever you're ready to do a show. And I was like, I probably wouldn't have even texted him. I probably was going to be too shy and be like, I hadn't started yet and I had no, you know what I mean? I was still all like,
why?
I don't know
You
what I'm doing.
woke up
I don't
with him
know.
already.
But I didn't, it wasn't like, I don't know. But I honestly, I wouldn't, I had to do that show that week because he texted me like, so when are we doing this? And I was like, Thursday, I guess is what's Brad doing,
Well, you should have
And
said
so I went
no.
and just had the show. And so, but
You should have said
it
no.
forced me. It forced me to do it
No,
because
no, no,
otherwise
no,
I
no,
don't think
no,
I
no.
would have started, to be honest.
Nobody forced you.
No,
Actually,
it did. It kicked it. Okay, it didn't force me, but it kicked me over the line
you
to
actually
like
had
just
Brett
actually
and
doing it.
Craig as first guest because you
Yeah.
dreamt about Brett and you woke up with Craig. And although I am your sister
I'm lying. I
in
know.
crime,
I bros before hoes apparently in my book. I didn't mean
yeah,
to do
yeah, yeah,
that.
bros before hoes. That's
I
not
didn't
fair.
mean to do that. I am kind of a dude. I'm kind of dude like, which is funny because me and Laura have that in common. We're not as feminine as I mean, I can be when I have to be. Like I can put a dress on, whatever. But like
Yeah,
I'm not very girly. So and actually we
me
talk about that too
neither.
all the time. We all talk about that, how it's like having this group of girls that we have in our little chick chat and stuff like that is really awesome. And like Kate and just everybody. Like
Yeah,
nobody really has girlfriends, but it was really nice to be part of a group of girls that actually support each other and don't treat each other with jealousy and like weird like it's amazing, to be honest,
I
and
know.
you guys
We're
make
the
me love
best
girls again.
sisters in the world.
Yeah,
You know, we're
seriously.
we're a sisterhood.
Yeah, that's what it's called now, the Sisterhood of the Traveling Keystones.
Yes, we are. And
Yeah.
yet I'm still wasn't your first guest, but that's a good
Okay,
thing
yeah, I
because
was trying to
no,
change the subject.
I know, but I'm Dutch. I don't miss a thing.
You don't
So,
forget.
and also it was a good thing because that stream kind of
Oh, it
went all
sucked.
wrong. Yeah.
No,
So
it did. It was. We spent the first 20 minutes of it them tech supporting me trying to get my sound because I didn't know how to get my desk. It doesn't matter, but I ended up putting my microphone like up to the output of my speakers on my computer. That's how ghetto it was. But they were
yeah.
so nice and so kind and so
If
just
I
they
put
it's
my
like
mic
they
like
acted like they
that,
didn't even care.
you know that if I put my mic like that, I will have comments all day long.
Like because of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I didn't even think
You
of it till
you
you
can
just
pull
said
that
it.
off. I cannot.
You can pull it off.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah, in a
you
different
started
way.
it. I didn't even, that never even entered my mind
If it entered
until
my
you said
mind, it
that. And then
enters
I
every
go and I
guy's.
have to do.
If it entered my mind, it enters every guy's mind. But only if I do it, not you.
Right.
Anyway,
They would be so lucky.
yeah,
Come on.
yes.
This is a girthy mic. Let's be honest.
You totally need to be my co-host, or I can be your co-host. We can totally
Yeah,
rant
dude.
about anything, right? Because seriously, nobody dares to go there. It's just too fun, right?
Well, I don't have a
And
filter
then
and I
I can put
really
my
don't.
no, I like it because then I'm gonna put my hoodie on and my cap. I don't need to be like all, fluffy like I am
Oh, like
now,
I
kind of.
barely have makeup on too. I have like a little bit. Look at
Well, I do because if I didn't, then everybody would see that I've been driven over by 3 buses. But um, yeah.
You're
Now I need
always
to
beautiful.
send donations for a new mic, and I will put it up like that. Sudabug.
Suiterbug, hey, what's
Now
up? I need to
everybody
go look
wants
and see what's going on in your chat.
now everybody wants me to get a mic like yours. Well, I bet that's going to get a whole lot of distractions and
Right.
nobody will listen to me anymore. Oh, there you
Wait,
go.
what are
Give
we
her
talking
Anon.
about? I
Give her.
started reading the chat.
Gaffer
What's he
says, due
say?
diligence and I were solving the world's
The
problems
world's
yesterday.
okay. Okay, good
Well,
excuse
that's
then,
fair
buddy.
enough. That's
Because I
fair.
had plans with him, although my plans were supposed to be earlier and then I changed them. So that was,
Yeah.
it
And
actually was my fault.
the biggest world's problems go first, which would be my immaculate pregnancy. And
Right.
yeah.
And yeah, and how Brad's gonna afford feeding another mouth. Yeah.
Why? Does he have kids?
I don't know. He has his own mouth. He's got a dog.
That's true. And he's got a big belly, so he's feeding a lot. But you know what we could do? We could do a show, and we're just gonna be we're gonna be like mocking all the patriots, all the YouTubers.
Oh, I don't want to make fun of them. I love them.
Why not? It's fun to make fun of people, but
No,
in a
but
good
it's
way,
also
not in a
mean.
negative way.
That's what bullies do.
No, not in a
Oh, in a
bullying
fun way. Oh, I'll do it
Yeah,
in a fun way all day.
Obviously, because you know
Because
they
it's
all
your friend. It's like
well,
calling your sister your
yeah. So they all have good things, but we're just gonna call the good things out, like in a good way.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
hang on, because before you know it, it's 3 a.m. and 18 minutes here. That means
Oh,
it,
yeah. Mine says
yeah,
in 12 minutes we need to get off because
you need to get off.
John Paul Roche is on with our sister Alara Love.
Yes. And so so when I'm gonna be on your channel.
You are on my channel. See, my
I know,
whole
but
idea tonight
official.
was that I did my intro and I played my little 311 music, as a montage to not montage, whatever the word is, to as a homage, I guess, to the date today. And we will be exiting with some more 311, obviously. But I made a little here, I'll pull it up here. I actually liked it and enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Nope, I can't do it
Yeah,
without
but
oh no,
you
maybe I
still
can.
didn't answer my question though.
Oh, what was the question? Sorry. I have ADD.
When am I going to be on your show?
Oh, besides today?
Well, no, because
Um,
this is my show, and
I know. Yeah, it's your show on my
you're
channel. See,
cheating
I was
out
just
of it.
trying. I was being. I know.
Oh,
I was
oh
being
my
lazy,
gosh!
to be honest.
So yeah, exactly.
I
So
really
not
was.
only wasn't I the first one on your channel, no, you're now cheating your ass out of it too by actually combining my stream with yours. That is so.
I know. It's
That is
horrible.
so sister-like.
I was trying to make it yesterday when I was telling you. I was like, send me your thumbnail. Remember that? Because I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
want to have to
yeah.
make one.
And I winded
Okay.
up making the whole freaking thing, and you used that too, right? You did.
Well, I did, but then I ended up having to do this to it. Can you see?
Okay.
Oh, you can't see. I'm putting it on my screen, so oh wait, I'd have to screen share. Well, everyone on my no, I want you to see it though. It doesn't matter if they see it. Anyways, I basically did it with my template that says Patriot Powwow because that's the name of my hangout,
That
and I
is
crossed
so
it out.
cheating. That
No,
is
but I
so
crossed it out.
cheating.
No. I crossed it out and I put um your the thumbnail that you made up on it, and then I put your picture bigger than mine,
Oh,
and
you
then
did.
yours says with Neyyo. Yeah, yours says with Neyyo. I said and Patricia, and I put it way bigger.
Oh,
So I
really?
kind of
That is
yeah,
kind of a, but
it
in a way, it is kind of a sister kind of streak, right? The way that you
yeah.
did
No,
that.
yeah, I was trying to make it easy because because here I got to go back to the screen because I'm talking to you somewhere else. Nope, there you are. Because I was trying to
Bring the
not have
excuse.
to work as much. And I thought it started at 7. And I was like, well, it's going to overlap with my show anyway. So let's just make it my show. And then I don't have to find a guest. And then I don't have to make a thumbnail.
That is incredible. That is incredible. It's not like you say, oh,
I'm honest though. It's not like
she's
it's not like
my,
I was trying to,
because I'm your homie and your sister, and you thought, I'm gonna make it all special for her, and then I'm gonna
I made it a
invite
little
her.
special.
And actually, what you did was look, just share my own.
I hacked your
stream.
feed.
Yeah.
No, I hacked your feed, which I was honest about when I put out my little pill topic to make my foxhole stream. I said that. I said tonight for the powwow we will be hacking into Keystone channels, and actually I called it, instead of Patriot Powwow or Thursday night, what's it, a Great Awakening Thursday, I called it the Patriot Great Awakening Powwow Thursday show with the Keystone channel.
You even changed the name.
Well, I integrated the names. I made them. It's like Patradley.
So since since we're going to have a chest that needs to be emptied,
Oh, how appropriate. I
how
don't know why I didn't think
appropriate.
of that. I
I
don't think I
figured
have any. Oh, I
I
probably
figured
do.
I'm going to empty a chest uh, in an appropriate way.
I
Now,
was gonna be like, I was thinking boobs too. I know somebody else thought boobs. It wasn't just me.
hang on. How am I doing that though, without actually getting the sound involved? Oh, there it is. There. No, no,
Ooh, I'm gonna
out.
go over there and hit it.
Hello, everybody on D
Am I
Live.
allowed?
Good to
Am I
see you.
allowed to tap into your? Never mind.
What? What? Where?
Well, I was gonna say, am I allowed to tap into your chest too on your channel? Because I feel like it's like
Why?
one of those job things. Like, it's not for um, employees only. It's not. What's the word? The terms when they say, employees are excluded from the special offers.
Okay, no, you
You
can
can't give it
go.
to friends and family.
Oh, why? Do you need to be in the chat to get something for it?
Well, you've never done it? Like you've never been in a chat where somebody's open. Okay. So
No.
basically what happens is you open it and then a little thing pops up and it says distributing rewards now, and if you want to be part of the distributees, you have to click the little thing in the middle and then it gives you lemons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I missed out a lot, I see. Well, here we go. Everybody ready for the chest revelation?
Patricia's opening her chest.
I'm opening
To
my
you all.
I'm opening my chest.
She's show us your boobs. Sorry.
Well, no, I put the whole
I was
piracy thing on with a
the
reason.
piracy,
With
like like
the
like
whole
internet
pirate look
piracy.
for the chest opening.
You
Actually,
called
I'm
it
gonna make this a
piracy.
thing. I'm gonna make this a thing. Every
No, no, you
single
should. That's brilliant. I
yeah,
think I'm gonna steal it.
it's chest time.
That's so
There you
funny.
go, guys. So that's done. I'm glad I didn't
What is
forget it
with
for
me?
once.
Well, everybody on my channel, I already told everybody on the morning show that we were gonna open it tomorrow because I don't have that many. Like I don't get it's Red Pill. He opens his chest and there's like thousands of lemons just raining on people, and I have like
Really?
40. So I was So I was thinking I'd let them build up a second longer and then make them all. A couple of them can fall on people's heads.
Well,
But I said to everybody this morning that I was going to open it tomorrow, or on
it
Fridays or
doesn't.
something. So everybody that's in the chat now that wants lemons, come back tomorrow morning at 10 Central for Patriot Prayer and lemons.
Oh,
We put
really?
on the full armor. Everybody should come over in the morning at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday Central Time, because we do this whole thing where we put on the full armor, we talk about a little scripture, we pray and get protection over all the patriots and what they're, because we're in an army, we're all soldiers right now, and I feel like
Right,
that as a group we all need to armor up at
right.
first and talk about that stuff, and it's good times. You should come by. And I ramble a little
What
bit
time is
sometimes
that
too.
for me?
10 a.m. Oh, for you, I have to look at actually our
What is that
anytime
in
that we
Eastern?
I have to open up our little schedule thing. The only way I can tell what time it is where you're at is when I open up the the schedule that has the times on it.
Well, it's
Okay.
3:25 here now.
Okay, so if it is 10 a.m. Courtney time
So
Central.
what is your time in EST?
Well, I'm an hour
Oh, you're an
I'm an
hour
hour behind EST.
behind.
So
So
at
and
10 a.m. my time. Oh, it just went away. Why did it do that?
10 a.m.
Jeez.
your time is like
Is
9.
like 5 p.m. your time. 5 p.m. your time.
Oh, that's a nice
So
time.
yeah,
I can
at
do
5
that.
at 5, stop by.
I
Any
will.
day. We're here Monday through Friday, just farting
Really?
around,
Oh,
talking about.
totally gonna do that.
Yes.
Well, before we're gonna,
Come
shut
on.
out here to, I want to send everybody to Alara, tell her that I sent
Oh
you.
yes.
And also, I'm going to be back on Monday live at 7 p.m. But in the meantime, in the weekend, I'm going to make a video recorded for those that want to understand how Telegram works. And so,
Yes, that's a great idea.
yeah. So, but I encountered a little problem. The Telegram on Windows and on Apple is different. So,
Oh, right.
yes.
And the desktop app is different as well.
Well,
If you
that's
use the
what
desktop
I
or the browsing app, they're all
no, I
different, to
use
be
the
honest.
desktop only. I don't use my phone, so you have to figure it out there. I'm gonna make that video. Just know that I do not have the Windows, but I do know now a bit thanks to Brad. Again, Brad. Brad is a big role in our lives,
Well, you
apparently.
know.
But thanks to Brad, I know how it works now on Windows a bit. So I can explain that. But anyway, I will put that video out as soon as it's done so everybody can find it on my channel and on YouTube, because that's the only way that at least stays. Because on D Live and Twitch, it doesn't stay.
No, it doesn't. I'm
Yeah.
dropping your information in my chats too. So this is Patricia's
Thank
link
you.
tree in the D Live and the Foxhole.
And with that said, head over to Alara, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our ramblings. And I definitely.
Oh,
we
we're doing
definitely-
this again, sister.
Yes, absolutely. We're going to
I
actually.
love you so much. Thank
Me
you. I love
too.
you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, and I love you.
I definitely think we should do something together because everybody
Oh yeah,
should
we are.
have a co-host. We should do too.
Yeah,
But
no, we gotta all the best like artists collaborate. You know,
yes.
I haven't seen a rap video that had one actual artist on it in years. So
And I think we're going to
That's how we
be
roll.
we're going to be the best co-host duos of the year.
Oh, I think so. I'm
Yeah.
with you. I love you. I miss you. We need to do this again soon, even if it's not in front of everybody.
I know. We can do this all the time. So thank you so much to my mods. Thank you everybody for listening to my menopausal ramblings and all that. And next time we're going to be on Neo's channel, and she still has to admit to that. And then
No, yes, I when did I not admit to it? I said yes, of course we're doing it. We just need to pick
we're
it.
gonna okay, we're gonna do that, and so soon, and then we're gonna have a lot of fun. And bonsoir, mon ami.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir,
All right.
mon ami. How
I'll
you gonna
see y'all
say
in the morning. I'm gonna bonsoir, mes amis.
Mon ami.
Chanfroid et l'ensemble bleu. Bitches.
Bitches.
Blitches. I don't know.
Oh,
I love you.
du pain, du pâturin.
Putain, le bleu, le blanc.
Yeah, du
Nailed it.
chocolat.
Nailed it.
Good night, everybody.
See you guys later.
Wait, let me get out of here because I don't even every single time. I don't know how to get out of here. Hang on. All right.
Well, I'm ready to hit my button to get out of here. So you let me know.
Peace out,
Okay.
everybody.
Peace out, everybody. I love you.
Bonsoir.